Hello, and welcome to our overly bright Twitch stream. Now you have your toes in our tepid waters, I guess we better introduce ourselves. We're the Bloodthirsty Puppets. I am Blood, and I'm benevolent until I get bored.
I'm thirsty, and I'm bored until I get benevolent.
Who are you playing?
I am playing Captain Mac, or Sheriff Hibbs, as he is also known.
I am Tech Puppet, and I will be playing Little White Boy, or Ennis, depending on like how secure we're being at the time.
I'm Garone, and I'll be playing Tepid, and that's really how it goes.
And Inigo Montoya.
Inigo Montoya.
I'm Killer Kitten, and I will play with you like you're a mouse.
Meow.
Meow.
Wow.
Who are you playing?
I am playing Lola, or in some circles, Scarlet Rose.
Stripper.
Porno.
I am Dev, and I am playing Quinn, and that's it.
Smooth.
John Smith.
Smooth.
No?
We are playing in the Spice system, which is one that we've made up. We are playing in Space because we love Spaced. And what the hell are you people doing?
We're reacting for the camera.
Wow, try to be natural, guys.
We are classically trained actors.
Actors.
Jeez, wept. Just a couple of rules for chat. Don't be at all about someone's gender. Don't be at all about someone's race. Don't be at all.
Or Petrol Bomb.
Or a petrol bomb.
Okay.
Yes, don't be that either.
That's different.
Yeah, burning
Alright.
horrible pain.
So, two things before we start. One is over to you, Corone. Nailed it. Known you how long? You're always Corone. Corone,
Yes.
go on, go through what this is.
Okay, here is a lovely little dice box which has been made by Holly, and yeah, if you would want one, then let us know, and we can pass on stuff. But yes, it's rather awesome.
I am a mimic. Yes, this was made for him by Holly, and it is incredible and amazing. So I'm going to pass that down there.
That's really cool.
We said that we'd give them a shout out for that. So.
Is that based
Properly.
on the
And
Harry
plug
Potter
over.
base
Oh,
thing?
right, yeah, plug over.
Damn it.
So we are going to go back to our wonderful recap, our D6 of recapping. As per usual, I am 1, and to my right here, Dev Puppet is going to be 6. Take your bets now, who is going to be?
Ooh.
Okay, I genuinely did not fuck that one up that time.
It's
So,
cocked.
this is a 2.
It's cocked.
It's a 2, so it's thirsty. You get to do the recap as short as possible, please, my friend.
Okay.
It's not to bore myself or the audience. It's not a good enough recap.
As short as possible, we visited Kuzon, we recovered some wonderful information, we shot some beautiful people, we hid them, and then we went for dinner.
We went for dinner.
Yeah, and then we went for dinner, and we had some lovely, if rather greasy, starchy food with our favourite handler, and discussed the details of our next mission and a personal mission for her on the planet Dre.
Yes. So, that's wonderful. I don't actually need to recap at all from that.
Because that was the best recap I've heard, containing no actual information whatsoever. You did slip up and mention the name of a planet. If you hadn't included that, you would have heard absolutely no information whatsoever.
Do you feel like you need to embellish this information?
I think we're quite good going. I liked we're in space, to be honest. That was, that was just a more like long drawn out version of we're somewhere in some place.
I do
Cool
feel like
space!
every single time we come back to this, we just start with "We're in space,"
We're in space!
and then stop.
So we went to a place and people died. We came back and had dinner.
Yeah, that
In
was...
space.
In
Yeah. Alright, so you are currently sitting around Helena's dinner table.
Mm-hmm.
Your mission from Gertrude, or Gertie, is to obtain a Kuzite power core. She suggested you go to Dre because a Rutai ship has basically a lot of them get like thrown there as debris, so you're more likely to find one there, and this is where she started you off. Whether you wish to do that or not, entirely up to you. And Helena has asked that you have a working cryopod with human in situ to bring it back to her. This is quite definitely against the rules, so to speak, because these cryopods contain people, and we should probably defrost them rather than, allow Helena to experiment on them. But she has asked you for this nonetheless. Okay, And that's where we start. So you have just finished dinner. What do you want to do?
I'd like some dessert.
That sounds excellent. Has Helena prepared any dessert, or do we need to go and row Mark 2 looking for desserts?
If you want dessert, get out.
Oh, where's the ice cream? Come on.
Ice cream, ice cream.
Am I going to leave? Am I really going to?
We have to go and retrieve the ice cream. The quest for the ice cream.
Quest for ice cream, that's it, right. Where's the nearest ice cream?
Frozen treats.
Helena rolls her eyes. It's like, oh, for goodness sake. I've got a can of peaches if you really want dessert.
That's not
Ice cream.
Well, I don't have ice cream. I don't really prepare for ice cream. It's not.
You didn't prepare for it, you put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have ice cream. And I'm pretty sure that Gertrude wants you to do this job sooner rather than later.
I'm sure
And
she
I-
doesn't.
No, you
understand
told us we
she
were
does
2 days
ice cream.
early, and they're saying you have to do it now.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like you to get the other thing sooner rather than later. And since you have really pissed off Gertie recently, you might want to get back in her good books, because I got a serious reaming for that, thank you.
Well, we better have some ice cream when we get back.
I will tell you what, Ennis, and she leans forward on the table, like clicking one of her mechanical hand against the other, and was like, if you bring this back in the next 2 days, because you know the cryopod's heading into Dre, you need to be sooner rather than later. If you do that, I will have 3 types of ice cream here for you. I will have caramel, vanilla, and chocolate.
Sounds good.
All right, good deal.
No,
Good
that kind
deal.
of sounds like the sort of
And
thing
do you know
we
what?
try with a single
I'll even finish your grenade launcher for you.
She's just going to buy one
Right.
of those 3 scoop things.
Yeah, she's gonna Neapolitan.
Yeah.
And the pay for this,
I'm
Gertie
smart
said
enough to know
is
this.
like 300 cal break. It's not great, but it's just a milk run. You should be fine.
Hmm.
The other
Right.
option, just all right. Okay. She gets up and actually continues to work. You can see that she's working on the cryopod that you noticed before. That she's beginning to hack around and work on that, and she's basically just leaving you guys to it. She doesn't feel like she has
By
to.
the way, before you go, have you got anything we can, like, add on for extra armaments to the ship?
Like what? And she's sort of like, she has a spanner in her hand. She's like, it was clangs every time she puts it into her hands. Like what?
Well,
You're saying the ship I provided for you isn't good enough?
Well, it is somewhat lacking in the balls department. It's kind of a bit like, hey, look at us, we're... Oh,
Got to
Yeah.
put down my yellow jacket.
a little shit.
Well, it's just supposed to be a little in and out ship. It's not. Are
Yeah,
you,
but
are you
that's not-
engaging in space battles?
Well, a bit of piracy.
Why? That's not very subtle.
Well, didn't you just say you want us to go there, hijack a ship that's going into Dre?
Not much like
No.
you either.
No.
No.
Salvage the core of a ship drifting into Dre.
Or one that's already on the
I
train.
know. I give you guys a beer and a cider when you come back off. He says, but how drunk are you? I literally gave this information 3 minutes ago.
I know, but you made it kind of sound like these ships were piloted to Dre and then let go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah.
It feels like it was about a week ago though.
I know.
From now, but
Granted, food can make you tired and a little bit hazy, but
Well, this food, yeah.
shut your face, Ennis.
So, have you got anything we can kind of, kit the ship up with?
Like what?
Like a plasma hose?
Oh, you want to strap a weapon to the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do that. Oh, by the way, Helena, would you mind strapping a plasma hose? Yeah, sure, I can do that in 5 minutes. No,
Brilliant.
Ennis, that does not take a 5-minute job. There is a lot of things that need to be rerouted on that ship to allow for something like that.
You mean like
That's
a
going to
plasma
be at
hose?
least. It's going to be at least like a week's work.
What?
If you want it to be good, or do you want it to be shit?
Well, no, I'd like
And
it
more
to be good,
possibly,
but...
it's my ship, and it's not going to be shit. Okay?
Yeah, but, if you woke up and put some effort into it, I'm sure you could do it a bit quicker than that.
If you didn't keep taking my ship and got your own ship, and then I could give you a crummy little runabout. A crummy runabout. I will bequeath that to you in my will. How about that?
Crummy runabout with a plasma hose.
I will think about it. But it's going to take time, Ennis. I can't do this in 5 minutes flat. I also, I don't know if you noticed, have a job and babysitting you guys for Gertie.
Ennis, stop pissing her off.
Oh no, I'm not pissed off. I'm
Alright.
perfectly happy with this. I can do it, but it's going to take some time, and I can't do it until the ship is here. I need to refit the ship.
Okay.
Tepper's just walked off to his wardrobe.
His our fathers.
Yeah.
I've got to meditate on my beanbag.
Okay.
I've gone to go and see if I can find a bath.
I finished my third helping of whatever the hell this foul
there's
broth
a,
is, and now I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's a little bit too salty. I think I said that last week.
I think you
It's a
said
little
it was
bit too salty,
flavourless and oily.
It's flavourless and
things.
oily.
But I still had 3
is there a
quarters anyway.
bath?
Her bathroom is probably the cleanest part of this house, of this kind of her apartment. I.e., there's 2 rooms, the bathroom and the rest of the room. This is the cleanest part, and it has a lovely bath. But when you turn the taps on, it kind of makes that horrible clinking, clanking noise, and everything kind of rattles, and not everything is secured down properly. But it probably is the cleanest, nicest part of her apartment. A bath is doable.
This is where she
Excellent,
does
I
like
will
the
have
chemical
my
strip
bath.
down, so everything is bleached to perfection.
Yeah, everything follows my philosophy. It's Dettol to shit.
Yeah.
It smells like.
Just
a
don't
hospital
touch the
room.
surface for too long, or your flesh will start melting.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, there's some nice bubble bath. She knows you. There's some bubble bath around and whatnot. So
awesome. Lola has a bath.
Well, I guess we have time for ice cream then if somebody's having a bath.
you definitely have time for ice cream if you want to go get it.
Yeah, we're gonna go and look for a Ben and Gerald's.
Ben and Gerald.
While we're out, I'm going to try and acquire some more rations as well, because I'm down to like 3 days left.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dose myself with a good 7
All right.
days.
So
of
we are
rations.
going to start on this left-hand side. I'm going to say you probably have about an hour before you guys all meet up again. I mean, to be fair, you may decide you're going to go in the morning. I don't actually know what your plans are. In fact, make your plans about when you're going to do something. We'll work out how long you have to do this every time.
We're being told sooner rather than later, so we should leave sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Can I have a bath before we go though?
Yeah.
All right. Let's say Lola generally
Sort
takes
your
about.
shit. We'll meet back in an hour.
Yeah, Lola generally takes about an hour to have a bath. It is a damn good bath, though.
It is.
And the water is almost always warm. It's the bath kind of vibrates. You have a feeling that Helena's put something in the bottom. It doesn't burn you, but it definitely stays warm all the time.
Excellent.
All right, so you have a fantastic bath. You feel
Ah.
great. You feel wonderful. Not enough to give you any actual meta perks, but you do feel great.
Excellent.
It's definitely helping with the wounds you've just received. All right, we're going to start here on the left. So what are you doing? Are you doing anything with anyone in particular, or
We're off looking for a Ben and Gerald's.
are you all going for Ben and Gerald's?
Yeah.
All right.
Apart from the father.
I do have a few more things I want to do as well as that. But yeah, I am
Okay.
first stop is the Ben and Jerry's.
All right, you there on the Arc 2 there is a place to purchase ice cream. The ice cream is called Tech Ice Wonders. There's nothing particularly amazing about it. They have vanilla ice cream. They've got salted caramel, and those are your 2 choices.
Tech Ice Wonders.
Hey, that's focusing on
this
the
is-
flight. I didn't know you were going to go ice cream shopping.
This is what you get getting ice cream flavours from a race that can't eat vegetables.
Yep. So you get
Bloody
ice cream
salted
from,
caramel.
you have salted caramel with vanilla.
What's so wrong about caramelised sugar that you needed to season it?
Salted caramel's nice.
It's terrible. It's the worst idea since boiling sugar in butter.
So yeah, the man sort of like gives you a strange look. It's like, you don't have to have salted caramel if you don't want it. There is
Fuck you!
vanilla.
You didn't need to stock salted caramel.
I'll have his.
How many do you want? How many of you are here?
3 of us. So.
3 of you.
Father, if you come along, there's some salty
No.
goodness.
No, he's staying over there. I'm going to deal with
Okay.
him shortly. That's
And I'm having a bath.
that's like 2 energy credits. I mean, not take much.
Energy credit.
Bit of a cow break.
Okay.
It's a fifth of a cup.
Oh, you're not enough to worry about right now.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, we do have like 1,000.
Yeah, you have like 1,000
I
cow
didn't
break.
tell him that. God damn.
You have 1,000 cow break. You're coming to
Yeah.
money or something. It's more money than I've seen in you.
Nice.
I mean, to be fair, I'm only selling ice cream, but
I'm surprised, actually. I'm surprised. with the number of, how shall we say it, industrious middle-aged women I've seen on this station, I'm surprised you're not doing better business.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna,
There's this like, there's this. To be fair, there is this like, she's probably knocking on 40s between you and me. She's got missing a hand. But, love to tap that, man.
I think I know it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna finish my ice cream and move away.
It is on.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that, on reflection, she's not all that. No.
Really? So you're not interested in her? So I could definitely have a go at that.
I wouldn't, mate.
I'm just gonna be like, best of luck. Walk off.
Right, you guys have walked away from this rather creepy ice cream man.
Yeah.
May or may not be appearing later.
I am definitely getting two things of vanilla.
Do we
ice
get
cream.
cones?
Or are they just in, like, little,
they're
like,
kind of
tubs?
like, yeah, they're little crappy
Aw.
tubs with like one of those, like
Fun.
they're like wooden spoons, but not.
It'd be really funny to see Quinn just like
Maybe he pays extra for a cornet.
Yeah, that's 3 energy credits.
You pay extra for a waffle cornet.
Oh no, it comes up with waffle cornet. You can pay an extra credit and get a waffle, a cornet and a 99. Flake. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You get one. Alright, okay,
You
in
get
that case, yeah,
cornet.
you guys managed to, that was like your ridiculous funds that you have here. Alright, so ice cream done. What do you said you're doing something else.
Yes.
I regret to ask you what else you're
He's
doing.
building a ship.
Two
he's,
things.
fighting
Firstly,
explosives.
I want to go and try and find some armour. Because, especially something with a nice thick plate on my back.
Oh god.
Alright.
Uh,
No, there's around there definitely be armour stalls, yes, for sure.
Cool.
There'd be like kind of like military military like
yeah, I was kind of
surplus.
looking for like a almost like a kind of jumpsuit kind of thing.
You
Because I'm also like piloting a lot, so having a kind of like a pilot jumpsuit thing would be kind of cool.
if you're looking for a jumpsuit, yes, but they wouldn't be armoured.
Can you not have like armoured versions, like armoured void suit kind of
You
things?
could probably get. I mean, the thing is, are you looking for an EVA suit, which is what the void suit would be, or?
No, more something that would be like just like an armoured kind of. Well, what kind of armour's going
I
to
think
have?
the boy's looking for a light combat suit or something.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a difference between an EVA suit, which is the space suit, and something
Yeah, no, I don't want a
armoured and
spacesuit. I
jumpsuit.
just want like
I mean,
a.
you can't have all three combined into one. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no, I just want like an all-in-one kind of,
You what, sorry?
almost like a Janta's kind of like all-in-one kind of thing, but with some armour in it.
With some armour in it.
Yeah, like
Okay.
armoured shoulders, and elbows,
right.
and stuff like that.
You go to the kind of surplus area where you could get yourself extra, like this is particularly armor type place, and there's a woman who's she's actually sewing, and she's sitting behind her, actually sitting on like a high bench, so that the kind of the counter is just below her, and she's sewing something by hand. She's inserting these pads into things. She's sort of looking over her glasses. Yes.
Hello, do you have anything kind of like armoured, like kind of full body protection, especially on the back?
She actually just sticks the sewing needle behind her ear. She's just in there. And, the cord is still like the thread is still like attached to everything. It's like, you're looking in for something in particular, or I mean, are you looking for light fatigue, something particularly heavy? We have Kevlar at the back, or
Something
we
light.
have something akin to cricket pads.
Something light that's not going to hinder movement too much.
Something particular. The armour won't be particularly good. They'll
it doesn't
provide
need to
you
be-
with potentially some stab resistance, but a bullet would definitely not stop it.
Would it be like, would we meta one armour that's like all over?
One could consider that the chest would be a meta 1 and the legs would be a meta 1, yes.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
Okay. Please come this way. And
Cool.
she jumps off the stool, and she's actually quite a tall woman. She's like 6'3". And she sort of like puts her hand on your shoulder and leads you at the back. And she spends some time like measuring you up, and she comes up something that's a very light grey, and it has like basically cricket pads in it. They're not great. They will provide you with some armour.
Yeah.
Yes, this won't stop a bullet, but it will definitely help. What kind of work are you in?
I'm in salvage.
Oh right, okay. I've got some gloves that would definitely help you
that'd be
out.
good.
And she bustles up back. She comes up with some like lightly armoured gloves. So I'm gonna say that will set you back about 50 calbrick,
Okey-doke.
and that will include a meta 1 over by 1 for each leg, 1 for your chest and or back, and your hands only, not your forearms or your arms.
Oh, so what would it be, a 1 for my hands?
Yes, not your arms, just your hands. So you can pick up things
I'll
that are
put an
slightly
extra
sharp.
box in there then.
Yeah, things that are slightly sharp. You can pick up a knife, not cut yourself if it's
Cool.
particularly sharp. If it was a vorpal blade, you could probably pick up
That's brilliant.
just.
Cool. So the only other thing I'd like to do as well is
This is some strong vows.
So is anyone else? Anyone else? Can I outfit either of you, gentlemen?
I like something nice to protect the old vitals.
Are you looking for bulletproof, stab proof?
Let's look at stab proof and see where costings go up from there.
Okay, if you're just looking for a jacket, that's fine. A vest or a coat or.
I'm looking for a vest, but if a good coat comes up, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not averse to a nice duster.
Oh, duster jacket, you say?
Mm.
You would like some sort of protection in a duster jacket, and she sort of like strokes her chin and was like, "If you give me a few hours, I could do something that would not affect the look, but definitely provide protection for your chest and for your arms. Concealed within the dust jacket, you would have no pockets.
I can deal with that.
Okay, let's say 35 Calbrick for that.
Yeah.
It is of course naturally leather. It's a darker colour. Is that pleasant for you?
That's fine. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, if you give me 4 hours, I will definitely do that, and you can mark that off, and you will have one for your chest, one for each arm. Let's see. And what about you, sir?
Are you familiar with Man-Bat?
The woman, she gets a confused look, exactly like I'm giving you.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
To maintain mobility.
Okay, absolutely no
Do you
problem.
mean
Well,
Batman?
No, because that's a trademark.
No, that would be
course.
copyrighted.
So is Man-Bat.
Is it?
Yeah.
A villain of the same comic book company.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm pretty much sure there's pretty much every name you can think of. as a
okay,
sort
well
of
if
thing.
there's nothing else I can do for you, I will get straight onto that. And she shoos you out of the shop, and she turns all the main lights off, but keeps the one light over her desk. And you see she's beginning to work on your duster jacket. It's like a very dark brown. And it's definitely leather, and she's getting to work and putting on the things in it. All right, that's you three dealt with. Unless you have anything else.
I wanted to get some more stuff for making bombs.
Yes, you can find yourself a kit. It's going to take you back about 10 Calbrick.
Yep, good for me.
Jesus, what? Is
Stop
there anything
allowing him-
else?
Stop allowing him to shop.
No, it's fine. He needs to shop. He should shop.
So it's the only chance I get to
Yeah.
back at base
all
here.
the duct tape and all the rope.
I'm afraid that will set you back. All of your cavalry.
They're in a 10-foot pole.
Okay, Lola, you're having a bath, so I'm down with you. Quinn, not Quinn. Sorry, Tepid.
He's back at his confession.
You're not going to be recruiting the faithful or
Huh?
anything.
No, he's just standing outside, and some unexplained reason he's sort of beating his chest, and he's making sort of a large, like I suppose a Russian type march. Like what the soldiers would be shouting.
Yeah. So you're doing like a marching
And,
song.
and he's banging his chest whilst he's really shouting at as loud as he can.
Helena looks up at you, somewhat confused, for sure.
Are you in her room doing this?
I'm at the confession room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, which is in her room.
You say you're in the confession, or
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You hear it. Are you in the confession side, or you're in the father side? I don't know what they're called. I know different names, but I don't know.
Probably
excuse
the father's side.
Okay. You hear the door unlock from the other side, the other door open, and you hear it close, and you hear someone settle down, and so you sort of you hear a tap.
What is your confession?
Oh, confessions. I was just checking to see if you were okay, actually. You seem a little disturbed.
What time is it?
It's approximately after dinner but before bedtime.
Oh, I'm okay then.
So, are you sure? You seem to be making a lot of noise in here. Not that it's distracting me, I don't particularly mind. It's different to have company in here.
It's alright, I had an itch.
Okay, wonderful. Father, I did want to ask you something. So, when you were thawed out by Ennis, he discovered there was a problem with the pod and he couldn't get you and Quinn out safely. Have you been feeling... I mean, we discussed before how there's been potentially some damage. Has that gotten worse recently? Is it really affecting the way you deal with? In fact, let's just get it. And she gets out of the confession and she just taps on your side and then she waits for you to open it. And she takes you by the arm and she actually takes you out of the apartments and she takes you for a walk. She doesn't want to have this conversation within this area. So, are you still struggling with that? Is that still?
Someone took my amulet.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before, but I don't understand. Is this an amulet of your faith, or is this a necklace, or is it like literally a little thing? I mean, I don't understand what you're missing.
In the amulet was 2 photographs of my parents. the only 2 photographs that I ever had.
I understand.
And someone took it from me.
Since you've been here, or before we left the moon, or
It's a bit windy outside.
I haven't quite got around to fixing the water pipes, but carry on.
Nice save.
Yes, to be honest, I don't know when it was lost. That isn't
Yeah,
something
we
I
have
remember.
we have so few reminders of Earth other than the people. I can imagine that must be a great loss to you. I've been fairly lucky my family came with me, but I'm sorry to hear this has caused you such distress. Is it a small locket of some sort? Is it on a chain? I mean, the chances of it being made all the way out, of it having made it all the way out here is obviously quite slim. But I can put some feelers out.
That would be most appreciated.
What do you think it all means? How do you still have religion out here in the stars? And you guys have arrived by a window looking out into the stars because it's fitting.
All of us.
Oh, just
Okay.
you want here, shut.
I was gonna say.
I think, oddly enough, on our last mission, I met a fellow by the name of Crank, who asked me the same question, and it is basically a case where faith comes from within more than what you picture being out there. You have yourself, your inner faith, your own beliefs, what's in here, and what's in here.
She looks like she's about to say something, and then she kind of bites her bottom lip and just looks out across the stars. She's clearly decided not to tell you what she was thinking. Okay. Thank you for the chat.
Anytime, Elaine.
Just keep an eye on my boys, will you? While they're out there. Not that I no offence, not that I really believe in the whole God thing, but keep an eye on them. I mean, they're gonna. What I said earlier to them, just that time is probably coming sooner. So just keep an eye on them for me.
You have my word.
Thank you.
I have a saying that at least once a day, if they get into real trouble, I can make their problems possibly go away.
I'm so sorry,
It just depends on how it rolls.
She puts her hand on your back and walks you back to the apartment, smiling and not laughing her head off like an idiot like I am. I'm going to give you a session point for that, man. not for what you just said, but for that whole bit. I'm giving you a session point for that, man. That was beautiful. Right, you've all made it back to Helena's apartment. You guys arrived moments before Helena and the father do, and she looks somewhat more settled than she did before. She basically goes straight back into what she was doing as if you guys aren't there. It starts like hammering away on this thing, and she's bringing up the soldering kit.
I come out of the bathroom going, "Ugh, that was lovely.
You smell great.
Excellent. I smell like roses."
You smell amazing.
Sandalwood. I'm sorry, there's too much of that around at the moment. Oh.
It's like, why does everything smell like sandalwood?
I had an itch on my nose after fair
Right,
enough.
so what do you guys want to do now? It's literally been an hour. You've got yourselves ice cream. You're re-kitted up. You've got about 3 hours before your duster jacket is ready. You've arrived back into this place, and you now smell amazing, like sandalwood and lavender.
On the basis that you haven't said otherwise. Put some clothes on, woman!
I have got clothes on.
You just said you stepped out of the bath and went, oh God!
Also, your jacket is yellow now, isn't it?
Yes,
Leather
it is.
jacket rather than having one you had before. Alright, so
Yes.
what do you guys want to do now?
Oh, we're gonna wait around for 3 hours.
Not necessarily. Just got something on order. I need to come pick it up
How
now.
far away
It
is...
could be delivered back to Helena. Obviously, most of the people here would know who you guys are.
Yeah.
I mean, does anyone want to take advantage of the fact we have like a fully functional engineering bay here? If anyone wants any like upgrades or repairs done, I can do that while we're waiting.
No, everything works.
You probably have time to do one upgrade. It's 3 hours.
Who's got a gun that's like normal or below?
Mine's every day.
Mine's every day as well.
Yeah,
Would you like me to take a look at it, see if I can make it better?
Yeah,
We'll
go
just
ahead.
get going. I need to wait for my armoured coat to be finished.
Nice. So would it be a repair or
Literally go
craft?
pick up some
I'm
scrap.
guessing.
It would be a craft because repair would be literally repairing it. You're trying to make it better. So I'm
Do
gonna
I
say
get
it's
any?
craft.
Do I get any bonuses from being in a workshop?
Are you? So you're in Helena's place.
Yeah.
Are you using her tools?
Yeah.
Are you speaking to her about it? Or
Both.
if you're going to roll 2d12. So the first one is your roll. The second one is Helena's roll. Helena will be there in a purely advisory capacity.
Okay. Well, just for myself, I got a 19.
Yep.
For Helena, I got what's her modifier?
Oh, I don't know.
I rolled a 9 for her.
Oh yeah, then she fucking nails it. She also got an 18.
Yeah, so we both got 18s.
Yeah, so yeah, you upgrade it. Between the two of you, it takes you 3 hours, but yeah, you upgrade this gun from every day to whatever the next one up is. And
Cleaned, I believe.
someone else can bring up stats for me because I don't want to have to open 3,000 things at
I
once.
think it increases damage by 1. That's it.
I believe so. Yes, you've
You
managed to up
shouldn't
it.
even use your gun.
Mm.
You already have a polished weapon. What the hell, bitch?
You're just jealous because you didn't ask.
I did ask.
Hang on, what was this? Or is it polished?
Cleaned. It's cleaned.
So
That's
now
not
now
damage.
it goes up
If
to
it
clean.
was every day, it becomes cleaned. Yes.
Okay. So does my attack
I
change?
believe it's just +1 to damage.
That's not damage.
Okay.
That's all you get out of it being cleaned.
Okay.
Cool. So that's what I do 3 hours.
That's
works a
taken
bit
you
better.
3 hours. I'm going to say for brevity's sake that 3 hours pass by, and the lady just comes in. She just walks straight through Helena's door because Helena doesn't tend to have a closed door ever. Very rare that she does. She just walks in and yes, here you are. And, she helps you to put it on, and it doesn't quite fit in the arms, and almost like she just gives you half a glance. Pulls the she's got on one ear she has like the reel of cotton she expects she'll be using, the other one she has the needle, and she goes through it and she undoes it and does it back up, and it takes her about 10 minutes, but it fits perfectly. Yes, well, I hope that's to your satisfaction. Nice to see you again, Helena. And she just bustles off as if these two don't really need to talk very much. They obviously know each other. In and out, you're done. You now have your jacket, you now have your +1 extra armor, you now have a better gun, you have a crap load of things.
Cool. Before we head off, I sidle over to Helena
Oh, okay.
and I say, Helena,
Yeah.
you know that Arthur bloke that that was helping you with your physiotherapy?
Yes.
If you aren't already,
Uh-huh.
hit that.
Oh, Arthur's not. I'm not. I'm not. It wouldn't be prudent for me to be with him. He is my physiotherapist.
Okay.
So.
Queer, eh?
You know very well why. No.
No Arthur for me then.
Oh, yes, he's been that way, but he's already got someone.
Oh. Competition.
He's married.
Extra competition.
Mac,
Anyway,
if you fuck my physiotherapist, I will take out your kneecaps. Okay? I don't want you guys mixing in the first place. I didn't even want you guys to know about him. I definitely don't want you screwing him. Is that the cat?
No, it's just Jay's open door a bit. It's heating up.
Oh.
No talk. Alright, what do you guys, you guys are now set, you now have everything.
how far away is Dre? How many days or hours?
Dre is probably about 2 hours from Mesring and Keys.
We've now we've given Helena all the stuff that was on the ship, wasn't it? All those documents and everything.
Yeah, she has everything she needs. She's
Cool. So we no longer have anything suspicious aboard our ship.
nope, just yourselves.
Cool.
Oh, what did you do? Oh, you got rid of the gun, didn't you? Yeah, Cam.
Yeah, dumped
I
it.
said, what did you do with the gun? Wait, never mind. Never mind.
Do you want this
It's on the
stuff
planet
back?
somewhere.
It's entirely up to you. You can keep hold of it. It's your information now. I've got all written on here.
Okay.
I already know everything I need to know about the guys. Screw those guys.
Let's keep the god stuff for a while. See if it's
It's
any
your
use.
information.
Make
There may be a very big pull much later on in the campaign. You just don't know. Never throw
Exactly.
information away.
As I settle into my new coat, and my ice cream high slowly settles, it occurs to me that I've just eaten ice cream, which is a bad thing for vegans. And also I'm wearing a leather coat.
It could have been vegan. It could have been vegan ice cream.
That's actually why I said it was made of leather. I was wondering if you were going to react and you did. Alright then.
To be fair, I was enjoying chocolate. Also a bad thing for vegans.
Alright.
You're a terrible vegan.
Yeah, you're a terrible
Oh,
vegan.
that's what
He
you
knew
know.
this. He knew this.
He's going to pay for it later.
Yeah.
Alright.
But we must remember, he's not a vegan by choice.
So you guys, I assume, are going to make your way to your ship.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
We go.
Hi-ho,
Well,
hi-ho.
anyway, how long is it going to take us to
Soft
get
where we
straight?
go.
Probably in total about 6 hours. You went straight there.
Okay. And have we we didn't sleep, did we? We
I
got
was
out straight at 8. and then
nap
we slept.
time.
No, that will give you an ample amount of time to have some sort of rest. Yes.
Wait, on the way to the ship, I want to buy a hammock.
Right.
Just been shopping. It's too late. We're
You already
leaving.
have a hammock.
We have
Yeah.
one hammock.
Yeah.
You don't need more than one
Or
hammock
two.
on a ship.
Okay, as you walk out, you realise that Helena gave you a new hammock.
Awesome.
You can pick up the old one.
That's fine.
Deal with this shit.
Fine. I drag my old beanbag because she replaced it and made it better.
Yes.
I take my old beanbag with me.
We can make a 10 with hammocks and beanbags.
Yes!
Alright.
On the way I buy a hookah!
Oh my god. You do not buy anything else. All the shops are closed and fuck you.
I barter for a hookah with a passerby who happens to be carrying one.
Unfortunately, there's nobody in the corridors right now.
And I want to RP it in death.
No. You really are people way too much shopping. Alright,
And I would like to buy a rug.
That's a really good idea.
oh my gosh. You guys make it to your ship. You don't encounter anyone else. It's the most direct route you've ever taken in your lives because you realise you need to get moving.
I didn't get to go shopping.
On the way there, we steal light bulbs!
Alright, guys.
I've noted on the ship sheet that we have now 2 hammocks and a beanbag.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's your ship, you do what you need to do what you know on there. Alright, you make it back to your ship, and you are, I assume, autopiloting your, basically piloting
I'll be
your
piloting, yeah.
Are you guys going straight to Dre? Are you going to try and find the, because you mentioned actually at the end of last week that maybe you were going to buy a Kuzak power core rather than salvaging one?
We'll go and check out Dre first, because if we find one there for free, then why bother paying for one? But, you know.
It's entirely up to you guys, you may do as you wish.
Cool.
You guys did get the information about Dre, didn't you? That it was pretty much frigging dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
if we land on it,
Oh,
which
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not planning on
yeah.
doing.
Okay, in that case you
Yes, we
bypass
are.
some of my stuff.
No, we're going to capture it in orbit.
Okay.
It'd be far easier to capture it before it hits the deadly planet where we die in contact with the atmosphere.
You won't die in contact with the atmosphere, it just erodes you really, really quickly.
Yeah, that's. I generally lump that in the same category as dying.
Alright, you, okay, can I have you make a piloting roll for me, please? This is just
Yeah.
going to cover the whole thing, you don't need to do anything important with it.
Yes.
Roll it down.
Yes, that check. That would be a 16.
Yeah, you yes that check. You yes that check hard. You go through, you guys, someone needs to cough up like the 5 cal brick, because it's not rush hour, so to speak.
From
Take-
the
I'll take
ship
it from the
funds.
ship
I couldn't
funds.
give them monkeys, whoever needs to take it out takes it out. Alright, so yeah, you make your way to Dre. As you get to Dre, there is a lot of debris around Dre. A lot of debris. So this would have to be taken off of autopilot to be able to get you through safely.
That's cool.
There are large chunks of ship floating around it. Actually, can someone take a navigations check for me using ship operations? And can someone make a basic perception check for me? And I want you guys to be different from Menace.
I'm
I'll do
piloting,
the
so I can't really do
perception.
anything else.
Okay, perception,
The other one.
ship's operation.
Oh, God.
You, keep an eye out! And you, man navigations!
6.
You look out and you see a lot of debris. There is a lot of debris everywhere. They are completely different types of ships. You know what a Rutai ship looks like. You've been here long enough to realise that anything haphazardly put together but still somehow functions is probably Rutai. And you see a lot of this kind of debris around. You see a couple of human-made ships. They're kind of a bit more regulated, and some very ornate-looking things, which you assume are probably maybe need to. But all this is like circling in debris, and you see a couple of it like shoot down into the atmosphere, but you see nothing of real note.
I see lots of debris.
Is it all just abandoned, or is it actually
You got
like
two.
flying around?
Got to.
You're not sure whether it's coffee stains or water stains on the navigation kit, but you're not picking up anything significant.
It's all fine.
Wow, you
What are you
guys-
picking up from the debris field? Tepid?
How do you get a 2? You get a +3.
You get a +3 from the ship.
So
I've got
5.
blank on mine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
I've
the
got
far
blank on
side
mine
there,
as well.
just write down
Yeah, 3 on systems.
3
Okay.
for systems
And how much for prize?
3 for the other one.
4 and 3 for the other one.
On
Engines and
the
agility.
Oh yeah,
total.
engines are 4. Yeah, so under systems put 3, and then under piloting put 4/3.
Is whether you're going for raw speed or you're going for agility.
Yeah, the first one's agility.
In that case, 5.
You confirm what she's seen, that there is a lot of debris here with a lot of different signatures,
Right.
but you can't. It's too much noise for you to pick out anything specifically Russo. You see snatches here and there, everything, but nothing goes, this is definitely a Kuzite cat power core. You don't pick anything up. There's just too much noise.
Is the are we close to the sun here?
Not really, no. There are, I believe there's a moon orbiting Dre, which I think is fair.
Hmm. Are we on like the light side of the planet or the dark side?
I'll let you choose. You can decide which side
If
you
we
can
go
have.
to the dark side of the planet, any lights we see will indicate power, which might make it easier for us to track down anything that still has power core or power in it.
Okay, can you take a piloting check for me?
Dennis knows what he's doing with salvaging.
I
does.
have been salvaging for a long time.
I was going to say, why don't we have the dedicated salvaging managing the sensors?
Well, because I was
This
piloting,
is
I can't
piloting,
do
you can't
both.
do both.
Oh, I know.
So
He's
that
got
would be a
basic
While
9.
we're sitting there
navigation,
scanning things.
Sorry, 10.
You got 10. Yeah, you make it in and out. There's a couple of hairy moments, but you basically this is old hat for you. You're very adept at being able to get through this, and you managed to like sneak your way through. Can you again? You said you're at nav. Can I have you make another nav check for me? I'm going to make it slightly easier because you are, in fact, able to do it. You can also make another perception check for me.
I'm going to stand there with my hand on his shoulder, like looking over it. Not necessarily helping at all. Just standing there.
Excellent.
Like,
Much
Middle
better.
yeah.
12?
13.
You both see. When you confirm with your eyes, you pick up on sensors. Yes, there are indeed lots of on this kind of the darker side. You pick up a few specifically because you're looking for it. You find a few Kuzite signatures. Definitely Rutai in origin. Definitely the way that they haphazardly put their coding together the same way. You see that there are in fact a couple of lights that are actually at this moment cruising their way down to it. You don't see anything particularly in orbit, but you guys both confirm with sensors and with your own eyes that there is definitely a Rutai ship landing, being pulled into the atmosphere. And it's not too far away. You both also notice on your 13 and your 12 that there are about 8 pods that are within. Actually, this is probably too much information for 12. You guys see that there are pods coming, it's making their way towards Dre, and they're pretty close.
Haphazard stuff
Pods.
and pod stuff here.
Okay.
Thank you, Father.
How long do you reckon it'll be before they hit the planet?
Neither of them can tell.
Okay.
They can lie, but neither of them
Do
can
you
tell.
reckon we've got enough time to
4
dock with it
years.
and extract the power core?
The pods are irreplaceable. Their Kuzite power cores are produced by the Rutai all the time.
Yeah, so we grab the pods first.
Yeah.
The pods are in a small section of a neck, as in the kind of like you have the neck like boarding area, and then there's like the pods, like there's probably about 4 on top and about 4 on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's basically attached to this thing. It's floating around. You can see that there are some of them have lights on. You can't tell exactly from here. You just tell that there is some power there.
Okay. So how many EVA suits do we have?
You have on this ship enough for everyone.
Okay.
Kalena would not send you into space without enough to survive.
Okay. As an experienced salvager, I recommend I go along and assist with this one. So, who wants to take piloting?
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Father, okay. Are you sure?
I know how this stuff will work.
Come on, that's right. The father's got it. We can use you,
Father,
Quinn.
you've only just realised this stuff exists, apparently.
Does it?
I'm like,
Wait, this ship has systems.
he's like, I thought God ran it. Anyway, we'll leave
You're
him
right,
with.
I do.
Anyway, right, let's leave. Let's leave.
I'm going to make
the,
an executive decision. David, follow with us. Man the cockpit, Mr. Quinn.
That.
I'm going to go slip into an EVA suit.
Okay, the EVA suits, I'm afraid you can't. You have to put your duster jacket on the outside. It's just a bit.
You're actually going to wear your duster jacket.
I was going to leave it back here, but it's alright.
We're in space. You can
Some
wrap.
proper Guardians of the Galaxy stuff
What I'm
going on
going to do,
there.
okay, I'm going to put my old, cruelty-free natural fibres duster jacket on because it's apparently looser over my spacesuit.
Okay.
Can I wear my my anti-tear gloves over the top of my EVA suit?
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
You probably won't need to, but yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple of explosives with me as well in case I need to blow
So
something
you
up.
want to put your gloves on the outside of your suit?
Yeah, because
No, you'd have to wear them inside your suit.
with the anti-tear ones, I'd rather. If
Yeah,
I
it's
can't wear
have to
them
be inside
outside.
your suit. You could be able to get mine outside. They fit on your hands like a glove.
Okay, fair enough.
Um,
In that case, it's not really much point.
yeah, you'd have to wear them
They're
inside.
gloves.
Yeah, you still have like. Basically,
Not
you
the
go through your EVA suit, you'd be screwed. What are you babbling on about now?
So, right, okay, so I'm going to take a couple of remote bomb detonators with me as well in case we need to blow through anything.
Okay, so you're taking some bombs with you. Who's going outside? You three?
Yeah.
Who?
Me,
I was looking at the dudes at the end of the table.
Oh, okay.
me
I
you,
don't
and
know what mentioned about what you're doing.
Mac.
Alright, so.
I assumed I was coming.
Second line support, unless you want to come with us straight away.
We need
We
someone-
don't know if there's any systems to interface with. If
We'll
there
need
are,
it.
we'll call you.
We'll need a receiver at the.
Yeah, we will need someone to help in the ship as well. So
Okay.
as we post things through, we need someone on the inside.
Alright, I'll stay on the inside for now.
Space.
Yeah, so if you're on the inside, you're probably also going to want to put an EVA suit on so that you can bulkhead the cockpit and then you can work inside with. So you can spend some time strapping everything down while these guys head out and then open up the cockpit ready to receive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to say that you're going to do that. Can you take the ship operations for me actually? We'll just make sure that you're able to do so without screwing it up.
The door jams. Mission fails.
5.
Yeah, you're fine. This is old hat. This is you're trained for this shit. Alright, so the three of you put your suits on. You go out to the airlock, you close it down, you open it back out, and I'm going to say you guys are pretty much close enough to just basically step out onto. Alright, so yeah, you're floating around there. There are, on this kind of top area, this top layer, there are four pods, and if you were to go a bit further and then go down, there'd be 4 more. You can see that from the outside. It's like a darkish brownish colour. It's very like it's literally made. This part of the ship was literally hollowed out of your neck. There isn't any armour placing. There's no like wires or structures or anything other than these self-contained pods, which are being bolted through the flesh into this bottleneck's remaining corpse. Okay, you can guys go ahead. Do what you wish to do.
Okay, so can we get straight to the pods, or are they actually like
Yeah, you can
sealed away?
get to the pods. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get to them and start unbolting them.
Okay. You can I have you take a? I'm going to say craft. Unless you have salvage.
Yes, I craft.
Okay,
With a
you
19.
craft much. You craft so hard.
I craft extremely hard.
Yeah, you craft so hard. Okay, so you're going to be doing the first one for a moment. You get to the first one, you just.
I get to it and I literally like I've got one of those like. the
Yeah,
little
I'm
kind of
going
screw guns, I
to
just
say
twirl it,
that
like,
you guys
fingers.
are equipped for salvaging. You have equipment to do this stuff with.
Yeah.
All right, so Mac, what are you doing?
I'm going to make sure it's like clipped onto the ship before he detaches it.
Okay,
Because
so
I don't trust him not to.
that's fine. As you are unbolting this, you are attaching equipment to get it back into the ship. What are you doing, Father?
Captain, how can I assist?
I want you to take. I assume there's like cables leading from inside the ship. I want you to take these cables and attach them to the pods on the other side.
All right, so the underside, the next floor down. All right, so can I have you make a perception check for me, please? Since no one's done any perceptions. Scrubs.
I know nothing.
What'd you get?
4.
Alright, yeah, so far as you're concerned, you find these steps, you make your way down. Again, this is this is clearly been part of the neck that's been literally hollowed out. And you can see that these are 4 things they've been. One of them looks like it's possibly slightly looser than the others, but you tell nothing about the pods other than, alright, well, I've got about 4 hooks, like ting, 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 ting. And it doesn't take you long to hook all these things up. The first one is detached and ready to be flown back into the ship.
Cool. I'll escort that back to. Actually, if you take that one back, I can start on the next one.
Okay. So I'm going to say, are you just going to do all 8 and be done with it?
Yep.
Okay, you can only fit 6 in your ship.
Yeah, we'll have to bolt something outside.
Okay, right,
What about
you.
the power core? How big is the power core?
We don't know.
We'll probably actually have to strip like most of these to the outside, so we have enough room inside for the power core.
Take. Because you brought it up, and because you probably know, I want you two to take knowledge checks for me, please.
Yes. Holy crap, I can't believe how many 10s I've rolled in a row.
11.
What was it, a knowledge check?
Yes, please.
That would be a 15.
Alright, you're pretty sure they're big. You know they're about the size of 3 pods.
Okay, so they're the size of 3 pods, and I'd estimate that we can fit how many pods in our cargo hold?
About 6 at a push.
Okay, so we can only fit 3 pods inside, but don't forget that Helena wants to keep one hidden, so it might be better to strap all but one of them to the outside and just have one inside.
Yeah.
Because then when we go to drop them off, we can literally here's all our pods, and then just go.
I assume the pods are self-powered rather than plugged into something.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
wall.
They're self-contained.
Because you said they weren't plugged into anything in the neck, there was no wiring.
Yeah.
on them.
It's mostly self-contained.
Cool. Yeah, so if we put all of them around the outside except for one, which you put inside.
Okay, that's fine. Can everyone who... you 3, actually I'm going to say you 4, because you're also basically it's probably go, well, there's only 1 in here, so I better help everyone else strap down as well. I want you 4 to make... I'm going to say make either a tech use, a repair, or a craft.
Tech.
Oh,
These are the 3 that I can
eventually.
justify off the top of my head.
10 for my crafting check.
12.
13. 12. Yeah. Bad at maths.
5.
Alright, so you managed to get 6 of them on without trouble. The last 2, it's the one that you noticed that was possibly slightly loose. It's definitely been damaged. I need you 2 to make perception checks for me.
Crit.
Okay, with a crit, you notice that the reason that this is broken, he thought it was loose and falling apart, is because it's completely dead.
Okay.
It's been completely smashed to pieces. The person inside is bereft of life.
Who is it? Do we remember them?
You can't tell. There's been too much damage.
Okay.
Does it say anything on the
It
pod?
gives you a mind that perhaps you should check to see if the other pods are damaged and working.
Yes. Can I ride my crits to check?
Yes, as you look at this and went, oh man, this is totally screwed, and realise this not useful. You spot. Yeah, I'll let you ride that crit. What did you get?
I got 13.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. You realise that the 4 that were on that lower layer, they're all completely smashed to pieces. They're broken. They've taken too much damage.
Okay.
As the ship has been torn apart, the stuff underneath is ripped, and some of the essential cables and wires and hoses and recycling facilities, they've just gone away, and the people within are either are basically beyond saving. They're dead.
Okay.
They're finito.
Do we with
You've
my
also
crit?
noticed that 2 of them are severely damaged and are on their way out, as in their power is slowly fading and they don't have particularly long left.
So it's only
You
2.
can't
really.
tell for 100% how long they've got left, but you've seen wreckages like this and you know sooner rather than later, because the damage could be much like these 2.
Okay. The 2 damaged ones.
Yeah.
We need to put those in the ship so we can work on them. The other
Yeah.
ones can go to the edge of the ship.
Yeah, there are 2
Okay.
perfectly functioning.
We should keep a perfectly functioning one.
Yeah.
inside.
Okay, put
That's
3
what I was
inside.
thinking.
So you put 3 inside then. So the 2 damaged ones are the one fully functioning one inside, and then leave enough room for us to put the core in.
Can we
afterwards.
just see if we can get the 2 damaged ones? The problem is the power is
Yep.
leaching. So can we just see if
I
we
was
can hook
gonna-
them up?
That's what I was going to do once we're in there.
Rather than try and fix the damn pod, just hook them up in the meantime while we're salvaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think once we've got these in, we're done here. We
Yeah.
need to get back on the ship and move
So
on.
with the 4 pods that are broken and damaged, I assume you're just letting them float out into the...
Can we, with my crit, can I find out, do they have any identifications on them? Like, do they have patches on them or anything like that? Like,
patches.
like name
names.
patches on the shoulders.
Oh,
or
you
anything
want
like
to look at the people? Okay,
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna let you write that correct.
Morbid.
It's not difficult.
It's Jeff.
that. Well, it's good to have a
my
record.
fucking notes, man.
What?
Dude named Jekyll. Not actually this one. So you go through and you find out that the 2 live ones. There is an older woman named Daisy.
Hang on a second. Right, so
I've not generated last names, so you're just having first names. The woman is there's an elderly woman, her pod is completely functioning, her name is Daisy.
Yeah.
There is a young man in his mid-30s named Jeff.
and he's alive.
These 2 are completely functioning
Yeah,
pods.
Daisy and Jeff.
There are the two slightly broken ones, the ones that are leeching power. They are two teenagers, a teenage boy and a teenage girl. They look to be roughly the same age.
Okay.
One named Rebecca and one named William.
I remember Rebecca. I'm going to kill her.
That bitch. They're about 14 or 15.
Okay, then that'll win.
Are there any other functioning pods?
No, these are the four. These are the four pods.
Okay, cool.
So the broken ones, if you really want to know the dead.
Yep.
The names of the dead are Andy.
With an I or a Y?
There's an Andy with a Y. There's an Andy with an I.
And there's
There
Andy
is-
with an IU. Cover all the bases.
There's an Andre.
I'm sure.
And there is an Andrew.
This was the A section of the ship.
Apparently.
It's like, it's irrelevant, they're dead!
There still needs to be a record kept.
Okay, there you go. That's the list of the dead.
Awesome.
Right. Tepid is going to sort
Breeding some
of touch
hostility.
each pod and sort of say some sort of prayers sort of to guide their now that the spirits have departed.
Oh, you're doing this over Andy, Andre, and
Yeah.
yeah. Alright,
Well,
Hold up, man. I know Andre. He wouldn't have wanted that.
Andre would have wanted this.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, I wouldn't.
while he's doing that, is there anything else that I can see around me that would be useful to take?
Not really, no. This is literally just a bit of the neck with some pods in it.
Okay.
It's a big bit of the neck, don't get me wrong. It's not like tiny, but...
While
It
he's
just
doing
does
that,
the
then
job.
I'm going to go back and help secure these things to the outside of the ship.
So you guys have done that. It's already done.
Okay, cool.
While he's
It's already
while he's picking over the dead and noting down their names and making assumptions about their religious leanings, do I see anything obviously expensive looking on these pods?
On them,
as in,
other than the pods.
other than the broken ones,
No, not really. Oh,
any expensive
Jewelry.
irreplaceable looking gubbins.
no. But in the bottom of Andre's, you find there is a tool bag.
Just like
Nice.
Andre.
It's actually filled with some really good hand tools. So like top quality spanners and adjustable shit
I
and
can go straight in the gubbit in the
You didn't do that.
fudging bag.
yeah. There are some top knock-ins.
I did actually look, but apparently I didn't find anything.
Well, no, you weren't looking specifically for that. You were looking. You can't get everything
No.
at once.
I did crit.
I mean, jeez. There's a difference
once.
between a crit, and then there's I'm going to do this, and this on a crit. No, let's be
Yeah, that's
reasonable. You also can't do everything under the sun just because you got a crit. It's not possible.
Yeah, I'm going to commandeer the tool bag as a gift for Helena.
There is some very you look at them and these can't. You're aware that Helena talks about top quality DeWalt and all that kind of bullshit,
Yeah.
and you're you recognise the
Yes.
names
I sit there and I recognise it from old tool station adverts or something.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Dual, Stahl.
yeah,
Doesn't mean shit to me, but
Nikita, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
it's shiny.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, you managed. So, how many are you putting outside? Is it just one? You're putting one of the fully functioning ones outside,
Yeah.
and you're bringing the other
Wait,
three
what?
inside.
Two
Okay.
of them are running out of power.
We'll
at
risk
least.
Daisy. She's up.
No,
You have a
no.
cat behind you, by the way.
Ah,
That's fine.
Found her.
I
We'll
think
shut
we
the
should
door
keep
just so that we
Daisy.
don't lose it. Oh no, just make sure she doesn't go out.
I think we should keep Daisy inside actually, because if Helena needs to experiment, then she has the correct physiology.
Take a session for.
Alright. We'll do that.
So dark, I love it. This woman is probably in her early 60s, so she's about 20 years older than Helena.
Still, has the bits.
Wow. I'm so in love with that.
Oh.
That's so great. All right, what are you guys doing now? Yeah, you have the two broken ones inside. You have Daisy inside, and you've put Jeff on the outside of the ship.
To be fair, I think I remember Jeff. He was a bit of a dude, bro. He deserves it.
I'm
Dude
going to
bro.
attempt
All right,
to.
he's a dude bro. Love it.
I'm going to attempt to craft a.
Okay. What are you crafting?
Basically,
Be
I'm going
aware
to try
this
and.
takes time. You're about to fly into Dre. Just go
Or
with
our
this.
pilot.
How do we want to? How long is the power going to last? At least an hour.
Yes,
In that case, we'll worry about it later. Let's go get the other. Cool.
it would be repair if you're trying to repair them, or craft some, or if you're trying to basically.
I was
give them
going to
enough
craft
power.
I was basically going to craft an interface between our power plant and
Yeah,
these
that's going to
things.
take time. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go grab the power core first.
You have probably I don't know. It's you can't define it with a pin, but you reckon that you could
They
probably
are
risk it a
failing.
bit longer. Yeah. They're falling down. Alright.
They've lasted a few centuries. They'll last another hour or two.
Yeah.
Right. So, can we still find those powered wrecks they saw earlier?
What, sorry?
They saw a couple of.
Oh no, yeah,
power cores.
you've been able to keep an eye on it since it's been there between yourself. Be like, well, there's a dot.
Yeah,
There's a dot. Yeah, it's not moved. Yeah, even not. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, so everything's shut down. Everything is secure. Everything is in place. You know where this power core signature is coming from. It is definitely up on the planet now, as it was when you first saw it was going into the planet. It's now probably been about 2 hours, to be fair. Getting out there, getting everything, bringing it back in, working out who's alive, who's dead, because you did check that before you put them into your goddamn ship, strapping people to the outside like that. That's going to take you quite a while, so probably about 2 hours. So this power core is definitely landed.
Damn.
Are there any others?
There's nothing incoming.
Well, we're going down to land. Do you have any equipment to be able to get us in without having to step outside?
No.
The answer is no.
Do we have
Wow.
anything that will allow us to step outside?
Your EVA suits.
They'll last about 2 minutes.
Your EVA suits, let's take a step back and meta. Your EVA suits will protect you up to level 3. Level 4. It'll protect you up to level 4 in the exposure scale.
Okay.
What's the exposure scale from the sensor readings?
Take a ship operation for me.
Damn it, boy!
6. Yeah, go.
No way! 9.
It's pretty fucking high.
Is it like redlined on the needle and we just like...
You're not quite sure if it's redlined on the needle. Right, now you've got her. Can you throw her aside? No, you put it back down again.
She's
Sorry,
fine.
we have an invasion of cats.
She's fine. She'll be right.
I'd rather she not be in here, but still. Alright,
She made an
everything's fine.
appearance in the stream.
She hasn't, no.
Oh, she did just now.
Oh,
She's up on the table.
Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. The cat named Nerd. Sorry, don't leave her in here, Jay.
No.
It's fine.
Too late.
She's
gone.
out. She's gone.
Oh, give that
In, out.
cat a good,
To be fair, leave the door open. She
a
can come
good
in and go out if she
movement,
wants to.
shall we say. Yeah, she'll probably come back in because people are here. Okay,
Yes, it's also
yeah,
very nice to be
you
cool.
note that the exposure is pretty friggin' high. You can't tell exactly because your two's ability to read this is subpar.
In your experience as a salvager, how long will these EVA suits last on this planet?
A while.
A little while. Could I
It's
do
gonna
anything
hurt.
to increase the
No.
endurance? There's no like foam we could spray on the joints to try and make them last a bit longer or anything like that?
You could definitely spray foam on there if you wish.
Well, I think you know,
I have
anything
shaving
to try and
foam.
last
Wait,
them
wait.
like 4 minutes.
Sorry.
Yeah, just anything to try and make them last a bit longer.
The sensor readings will basically say your suits are going to be as good as you're going to get. You can't cover it in foam, enough foam to protect you from this.
I just don't want to
If
like
you
the
covered
joints and stuff.
yourself in like 12 cans of expanding foam would not increase the radiation resistance of your suits.
Okay.
Is there perhaps somewhere else we could go for the power core?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There's no reason not to do it.
the specifications were that they want it untraceable. One that's been abandoned for decommissioning.
We could hang
You
around
would-
for a bit, but
You would all know for sure that there are definitely other ways of getting hold of power cores which aren't traceable. There are definitely other ways out there, but they will cost you.
There's no reason not to go down there. We can last long enough to get a power core out. We can,
I would say we should send the smallest member of the crew in 2 suits and see if that works. But I'm aware that I'm 5'4" and I'm probably the smallest. So I won't say this.
You could give it a go. It wouldn't make it a level 8.
Oh god, no. No, I mean it might just buy you time against the corrosive nature of the air.
It would. You also would know.
Screw all about the
Which
radiation.
also knowing that it's about it's three people's wide. You would need at least 2 of you, strong 2 of you, to bring this in.
I ain't strong.
I am
Or
a
with-
weak ass
If you
woman.
were looking at if you were looking, how dare you, Sammy?
I have a 2.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's something you know. That's generally your stats. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's generally my stats.
Okay, that's fine. So what do you guys want to do? Are
think we
you
should
heading
try.
your way down towards this power core before we do anything else? Or you
well,
figure out
before
that
we
way?
enter the atmosphere, I'm trying to figure it out because I know the ship will eventually succumb to the atmosphere as well.
Yes,
As will the ship that's currently down there, so we don't have a huge amount of
you
time.
do not. No.
Do we have anything like any kind of like loaders or anything that we can use to help move it?
Not really. No. You kind of have manpower. This is more of a scout ship. It's fast in and fast out. It's not really designed for hauling
Okay.
big pieces of like power cores in and out. It's not really a boarding. It's
Earlier
not a salvaging ship.
we had those little the reels we were running out. Were they from inside the ship or outside?
They were from running from inside the ship.
So could we take one of those out, attach it to the core, and someone could help kind of wheel it in if we?
It would assist you, but it wouldn't give you much.
No, but it would give a bit.
It would give you something. Yes.
Okay, so do me and you want to go in there then? Because we've probably got the best chance of trying to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least
enough.
2. We can get 3 or 4 out.
Yeah, you have 5 seats. There's no reason. Oh, no, shut up. You have 5
We
seats.
can all go out. and do
If
it.
we, if 2 of us go out though, if we spend too long out there, we could come back in and swap suits and still go out there again. If 3 of us go out, then that means once the suits have worn out, only 2 of us can go back out again,
Yeah.
and then we'll
It
be
It does mean,
completely
it
out
does
of
mean we get
suits.
3 people on. Or if 2 of us go out and then another person comes out to us.
Yeah, if someone else is ready to come out and assist us if we need it, because otherwise, if we use through 2 sets of suits and we have no spares, we
Send
have
2
no,
people out to assess the situation. Once they know what needs to be done, send the rest of us out to pick it up and move it.
Sounds good. Okay, I'll go out with. I've still got my bombs and things on me, so if we need to blow the way through the hull, which I assume we will do.
Okay, so you're going to go out and assess.
Yep.
Okay, is someone going with you? Going to go on your own?
I assume someone's coming with me because it's a bad idea to send anyone out alone.
Who's going with you?
I'll come with you. I'm not very strong, so I'll be able to just do the assessment.
Okay.
Okay, you'll be out there providing security in case some awful creature comes out and attempts to get in.
Do we have any kind of like built into our suits? We have like cutting torches and stuff for getting through locks and things.
No.
Okay. So
This, I'll reiterate. This ship is an in and out ship. It's for mobility and speed.
yeah.
This is not your salvaging ship. This isn't your ship. This
Yeah.
this is not a salvaging ship.
I
It's
just
not,
didn't know whether I had any
built for
personal
this.
salvaging gear or anything.
No, I'm going to say no, not
Okay.
on you. I mean, you probably could get a
Because we've got a
torch from
plunging
the
bay, I
plunging
didn't know
bay.
if there was one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
would
what I
be great.
Yeah, but it might cut through a lock or something.
Yeah, you could definitely give it a go.
Okay, I'm going to do that then. So I'm going to take a blowtorch, like a
Yeah,
cutting
you can
torch.
grab. Yeah, I'm going to say you can. How effective it'll be, you'll find out when you get there.
Okay, I'm going to give it a go anyway because it's
The air will ignite.
Okay, so all 5 of you are suiting up, but only 2 of you going out for now. Alright, so you're short range. Alright, if that's what you're doing, I need you to make a partisan check to get down there. This
Okay.
is dangerous AF.
I'm debating whether to use a legendary point.
Yes.
Yes, go for it. I'm using a legendary point.
Okay.
Should be okay. So we've got 6, 7, 8 plus 5, so that's 13.
Alright,
Legendary 13.
it means nothing. This is a very bumpy ride. This is not great. There is debris coming left, right, centre. Is anyone going to assist him in navigation? Keep an eye on radar.
Yeah, fuck it.
Operations for me?
Correct.
Holy shit. Thanks to his ability to tell you where the fuck stuff is coming from, you are so focused on actually just holding this thing together and not letting it shake apart and getting it to go where you want. You actually are 100% relying on every piece of information that he's giving you. And you land probably about a quarter of a mile from your destination. And that's landing it. That was like, holy crap, I've just landed this thing.
Okay, I think we're going to need to redeploy a bit closer. Because we're not going to be able to carry a power core a quarter of a mile in minutes. So, do we have any? Can we check out what the landing site's like? If there's somewhere we can see to land, although we do a ship operations check.
You've landed.
Yeah,
We can't like hover over.
yeah. I mean, we want to go closer because now that we're down, we can probably see the environment and check out
The
things.
environment is so you at the window because that's where you were before. Fuck it, that's where you are now.
Mhm.
Outside, you basically report back that there is this kind of like mustardy green colour to everything that's going on. There are lots of winds. There's lots of like small masses of debris. There's wings. There's dust. There's large pieces of debris that fly around. Occasionally, you see a couple of lights which are flying around because you know everything is here. It doesn't look like there's many creatures here, but you do occasionally see something big and large, like stalking, like in the area, which seems to be putting up with it. And you can see the power core light about a quarter-ish mile away. It's far, but you can just see it in the distance. And
Quarter
that's
mile.
only very just.
Okay.
Visibility is shot to hell.
You might want to get a bit closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can you see like a landing site nearby?
Take a perception check for me.
Nice.
13.
between the three of you trying to pilot this Scotch down ship, you trying to figure out everything that's coming up, and you literally visibly saying left, right, that sort of thing, and confirm between the three of you, you find a site which is definitely closer, but would definitely require probably about a 5-minute walk from your ship. You cannot find anywhere closer with the limited information that you guys are getting from this thing.
Okay.
It's sending your navigation haywire, but you manage on your crypt just to, you get on with it, you man mode it.
Okay.
Yes, there you go. That's
Cool.
the information you found. You managed to just about land. You can all feel everything that's whipping around the ship, and occasionally hear thunk as something batters into the side of your ship and then bounces off again.
Right, okay, so let's go because we don't want to be here too long.
You really don't.
Cool.
Right,
Out we go.
You guys, as soon as you... So you're going out? You're
Yeah.
going out? Okay, as soon as
Quick,
you
take this.
guys...
I hand you my shitty pistol. I pretty much figured you'd all yours, and there might be something out there.
That's a good point.
You don't want to ruin yours.
Yeah.
You
As
go
soon,
outside and you go, ah, psst. Oh.
as soon as you guys open the airlock into this atmosphere, you both are hit immediately with this kind of... Like, almost like every nerve in your body is telling you that something is wrong, and you physically feel sick. I want you both to roll.
It's unpleasant.
Yeah. I haven't told you what you're rolling for yet.
Well, I rolled anyway.
It's still a dice.
It's
Poison,
both
I'm
dice.
guessing?
No poison.
Physical
I don't know where my numbers are. I don't know where
Unless
my
it's
numbers
mental,
are.
it makes no difference because everything's
Okay. You are wearing EVA suits of level 4. The exposure you're experiencing is level 8. So it's 1d10 every 5 minutes. So you guys currently take... This, by the way, is counting the fact that you're wearing your suits. You can take off your exposure endurance from this number. This is your personal.
two. Do we roll against it or do we just take
8.
it?
You take 8 less your exposure endurance.
So I'll take 8 less 4, so I'll take 4 damage.
You have 4 exposure endurance.
Well, don't forget you add your endurance to it.
Yeah,
Actually, no,
but
that is
you-
including my
you
endurance
minus
too.
1
So 8.
as well.
So
Yeah, you
Eight.
minus 1 because you're human. You're a revival.
okay, so in that case I take 7.
Yeah, same.
So I'm down to 7. Sorry, I'm down to 6.
I'm down to 11.
Yeah, so that's not your hit points. You're aware of that, right?
Oh.
It's onto your MEUs.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Your
That's
meta
fine.
exposure.
I was going to say I'm going to die if I take another one of them.
No.
What does that do?
So your meta exposure units, when you hit, I've got it wrote down. When you hit 30, you begin to take suffering.
Okay.
When you hit 60, you take another level of suffering, and all of your perks are nullified. When you hit 90, you minus 20 to all your abilities, and additionally, all your traits are void until
Wow.
you become less exposed. And then you hit 100, and then basically you die or wish you were dead.
Fun.
So good luck, chaps. You'll be rolling this every couple of minutes.
Okay.
You said every
But I
5
didn't-
minutes
I
is a
didn't roll
5-minute
anything.
walk.
It's about a 10-minute walk. You up?
I guess
You're rolling it.
I'm rolling it, yeah. You take the
Because
damage.
I managed to roll a 9 on a d12. I was impressed with that number, but it made no difference. So,
I considered letting you guys rolling it. I thought, you know what? I'd rather roll this damage against you. It's more fun.
well, in that case, I'm glad I didn't keep my roll because I would have done 9 damage against myself.
It was
Yeah.
only D10.
Oh, okay. I
Roll a
rolled a
one.
d12 anyway.
Right,
Why
okay.
are you rolling
there you go.
d10s? D12's everything else.
It's weighted. Alright, what do you guys are just going to walk straight there?
Straight there, yeah.
Yeah, not hanging around.
On the comms.
Alright.
Assuming the comms will reach.
Yeah, I'm just keeping
It's,
constant communication.
I would
with
say that if you guys had attempted to run this, you basically can't. The wind is too much. You are going as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Walking
Yeah.
pace is about where you're at.
Go power walk.
yeah, well, we've got to fight the wind and stuff
Yeah,
anyway,
you've
so
gotta
we're not
fight all
exactly
this
running,
stuff.
but I'm power walking
I
as
need
best
you
I can.
both to take I believe it is a reflex endurance save for me, please.
Can I have that 9 I rolled a second ago?
No.
Take that.
No.
11.
That's a 6.
All right. As you guys are walking your way through, you're kind of like you're trying to strain to see
12,
through
sorry.
this.
I need to go up.
And as you're walking through, Quinn, you spot off to your left. You see this kind of like large, dark thing coming at you at speed, and you instinctively duck. But and it's like, what are you ducking for? Turns around, it hits you square in the face, and it bounces off your helmet, but it knocks you back onto the floor, and you take 1d4 of damage. I'm going to roll your damage because it's more fun.
Okay.
I don't often get to roll. I like rolling damage against you guys. And you will take
4.
did lie. It's a fool. Take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, you guys make it there essentially without any other real problem. Taking a bit more cautiously, but slower. And you basically have Gainus. No, he's going to take that straight. You're taking that.
So I think my head just bounced around inside my helmet.
Yeah,
I've also got no
pretty
armor on my head
much,
anyway.
So it's taking you about 12 minutes to get there, so I'm going to roll 2 more exposure.
Okay.
Just to give you a heads up. First one is 8, so you both take 7. I believe you both have 1 to your thing, isn't it? So you gain 8 more exposure.
Oh, you rolled them all and I left them all together.
So that will, and then that's a 9, so you take 8. So it's a 7 and an 8, so you take 15 more exposure.
Jesus. Good.
I'm going to keep hold of this because it's
-2, that is, because 2 rolls, I'm assuming.
You already did that.
I did that already for you.
Ah,
It's
okay.
15. I did the numbers for you.
Yeah, so I'm up to 21.
Should be 22 if you've got the same exposure as me.
Yeah. Alright. You guys get that. I would like you both to take perception checks for me. Ennis, yours is going to be slightly easier because you are good at this. You know that this is your shiz.
Okay.
I will say that you're assisting him.
4.
You are not assisting him.
6.
You are not any way helpful at all. Okay, you make your way onto this ship and you know where the lockdown stuff is, so you hit it and everything goes down and you both feel instantly much better.
Okay.
The outside elements have been sort of shut down. You can hear the wind coming through it further off, but it's not like properly permeated the ship just yet.
Okay.
The power core, you could have seen it from where you were. Where you are is essentially in the engine bay type place, and they're set off. It looks like it's fairly easily extracted. The way that this Rudo has put this together has definitely been more
Has
like
he
a
bolted
plug
into the floor?
It's like a plug and play system. So in theory, you could just like pull 2 things and everything would be fine. It's a bit of a pull, but you could definitely do it.
Okay.
And there are places on there like they've got like erroneous pieces of metal just like sticking out where they've made the side, but it's too big and they couldn't bother to cut it down. And you know that you could put a hole through this, and then you could attach a couple of your pulley wires and stuff like that to make things easier.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it will travel very well. So you could pick it up and move it. It won't skid along the ground very well.
Is there anything, as this is like a Rutai ship,
Yeah.
do they have the equivalent of a clutching bay?
Yes, but not where you are. At the moment you're in the engine bay, so to
Okay.
speak, and that has been properly like sealed off. This is why
yeah.
you are currently not really feeling any exposure.
Yeah. I'm looking for something like a sled or some kind of wheeled thing that I can like lay on the floor and put the thing on, then we can drag along.
Okay, so in this area there is the doors that you just came through, which lead out into the atmosphere. Basically, that part of the ship is broken apart. There are 2 other doors in here. One of them, with your basic grasp of Rutai, you can tell one of them leads off to living quarters, one leads off to the engineering bay.
2 doors, you say?
Yeah.
How large are these doors?
Well, the one into the living areas is probably about 7.5 feet tall, but it's not much wider than you are.
Is it bigger than the engine core?
No, it's smaller. It's definitely
Okay.
smaller. The only one you can get this out for sure. The engineering bays are quite large also. Those doors are pretty much as big as the doors that you just came through.
I more meant like if we took the door off and laid it down, could we put the engine core on it and use it like a sled?
You could, yeah. You could. It's doable. It's
Yeah.
not like a. Hey, here's a door and I can open and close it like a push door like that one over
Yeah,
there.
but I assume it's like a Rutai door, so it's not particularly complicated.
I don't see how that would help because it would have a flat edge and it would still just dig up the ground that it's in.
Yeah,
So
but
There is an engineering bay.
okay, yeah,
You
we'll
could
go to
go
the
check
engineering
that
bay
out
and
if that's
check
what
it
you're
out
doing in the
first.
first place. I need you both to take the perception check for me, please. So you walk into this
Correct.
engineering bay,
Could-
and
As-
you.
Go for it.
It's a great. Yeah, I was just going to describe
Okay.
it as you were walking in.
Yeah.
That's all. You walk in there, and it would be like Helena's wet dream. She would wake up like drenched, having seen this place. There are things everywhere. There are so many tools you don't even recognise. Power tools, hand tools. Some are beautifully made. Some of them are clearly Rutai made. But there are tools for everything. There are spare materials. There are wheels. There are big pieces of metal. There are a couple of like small motors. You find this whole array of stuff in here, and you could probably, given 4 or 5 minutes, you could definitely make a sled big enough for
Okay,
this,
I will do that.
and it would
Done.
be very
Now
difficult.
you said there are some engines there.
Yeah, there's a couple of small motors. Didn't say
Would
engines.
that be able with motors? Would there be one of those motors be able to power a wheel system so we could actually have this thing kind
Yes.
of drive itself?
Absolutely.
Not drive
No.
itself.
Not
but
steer,
assist.
but it could actually power a wheel to turn. So we could
Yeah,
actually
just
That
assist
would
systems.
probably take you about 30 minutes to rig together.
Nah, a bit too long.
It would
We've
take
got
take
enough
time.
We've got enough time though.
Do we?
Well, we're in the safer part of the ship now.
Yeah, but the ship is still deteriorating, as
Yeah.
is ours.
True, but the ship will take a lot longer than us to fall apart.
Mm.
I'm just thinking if we...
You have a degree of safety in here. Don't you would know that it's the illusion of safety is what
Yeah.
you have at the moment.
Yeah. I'm just thinking that like the quicker we can get between here and the ship, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the time it will take you to build the thing against the time it would take to move it now.
Okay. Well, I guess we've got the pulleys we can
Imagine
attach to the
wheel
front
on
of
it,
it.
Just make a winch. You'd make a power assist on the cable
Well, yeah.
rather than on the floor.
Well, I assume there's already the cable can already be winched back from the ship.
Yeah, but the as I
Winch
say,
on both
your ship is not really a salvaging ship,
Yeah.
and having a motor like this would definitely assist you on your ship
Okay.
end. It would be more powerful than any of the current
I'll try and
version
do that
has.
then. So I'll try and basically like have a thing where I can fit the winch to it, and it will just pull the cable through. So it'll basically try.
So
and
you
just-
want to
itself
have
along
the
the
winches
cable.
that are on your ship, and you have the little winch attached on
on this end, yeah,
on
and they're
this
both
end,
going to work together.
and they work
so
together to pull
effectively
you
it's
forward.
pulling twice.
Yeah,
as
that
quick.
would probably still take you about half hour together.
I think it's a better deal than just trying to push
It would
across.
be a lot faster. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
spend any more
guess-
time outside than have to.
I mean, worst case scenario, if this place starts falling apart or we get a
We
report,
can
we
go
leave.
quicker, yeah. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Can we talk to each other through the
yeah,
radio still?
it's very crackly,
Okay.
and you sometimes have to repeat yourselves. But yes, you can have a.
In that case, if you
vague
report this
conversation.
while I start making
Okay.
it.
I report this.
Why doesn't the stupid boy just use a floor plate?
We're working on it.
Putting wheels on them would
11.
definitely be quicker. 11. Yeah, it's not as powerful as you'd hoped it would be, but it's doable.
I'm going to use legendary command. Oh, fuck's sake.
Never mind.
What'd you get?
The same.
You tinker with it, exactly the same result
Yeah,
happens.
fair enough.
Yeah, it will make it
You just hit
slightly
the radio.
faster,
You
but not as
stupid
fast as
boy.
you wanted. Alright, so what are you guys doing now then? You two are currently in the
Right.
ship, or are you heading back to your ship?
We're now, once we've got the motor working, we're going to start pulling the engine back towards the ship. And
We'll ask them to come meet us halfway or something.
yeah, get them
So
to.
get it as far as we can, get them to come out and meet us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Attach
so
their
being
winch.
attach their winch. You obviously have to wait until you can get hold of their winch, but okay. Right, in that case.
But we can push it that far on wheels.
Yeah, just about. Can I get you both to make a strength check for me, please?
Oh dear.
This thing is big. I'm gonna
8.
say slightly
8.
easier because you do have the cludging bay there, and between you can put like a couple of you can use some levers and get levers, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Just pry it up, and it takes a while. These guys are essentially on their way. Where you guys are trying to put this on there. Right. Okay.
Who's coming, by the way?
You sail it outside on a slick of grease. Then it hits the
what's your
rocks
strength
outside.
like,
It's like
Father?
crap.
My strength is not very good.
Might be worth having you back in the ship with the tech use so you can get the winch working.
My strength is perfectly
Yeah.
average.
Also, your strength is particularly
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Yeah, my strength's a little bit better than the father's, but not much.
So, hands up if you're going to meet the two are at this little ship.
Yeah.
You're going to meet.
Yeah, looks like me.
Are you two staying behind?
I'm staying behind.
You're working the winch.
Mhm.
Okay.
Then I'll go out then.
Okay. Right.
I thought I was
If
staying
you're
behind and
working the
working with
winch,
tech stuff,
you are
but
still going to have to be exposed, I'm afraid, because you obviously can't close it down and then put it.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So for you three going out, or you three on Danny Boy's side. Okay. You take a 10 less your exposure. Pelican. And 9 less your exposure.
What is going on with your rolls?
They're incredible. I love them so
How do I
much.
work
A
that?
10 and a 9 less your exposure.
Is that an endurance save?
Yes, less
I've
your.
got 0 in exposure.
Ah, so you take 10 and 9.
You take 10 and 9. It go into your MEU.
So you only have 1 endurance?
Huh?
It's only -1 exposure, isn't it, being a...
Yep.
Yeah, so
Rather
you
than
should have
-1.
1 because you have 2 endurance. Unless there's something else that's taking exposure away.
No.
No, there isn't anything
Your
else.
endurance up there.
So you should have 2. If you've got 2 endurance, minus 1
Well, you
exposure
got
from being
25, I
a
think.
revival. You should have 1.
1 exposure.
Yeah.
So your exposure save should be 1.
Yeah.
So you take a 9
Apart from
and
me,
8.
My mighty vegan diet has given me an exposure save of 2.
Alright,
Okay.
and for you two who are Kuzite side, you guys take 6. I've already accounted for your -1.
Okay.
So I'm now at 28.
You are almost at screw level. Okay, you guys make it there. You attach the witches. I'm gonna say that if you guys hold on to this like power core, weird like motor sled thing that you've put together, you're gonna be able to make it back to your ship a lot faster.
Yeah.
So I'm only gonna roll 1 exposure die for the rest.
Cool.
Of you. And that's a 5.
Is that with the -1?
No, because everyone has something different as a whole
Okay,
group.
so I
I
take
need to
4
adjust
more. So I'm at 32.
Okay, right, I'll wait to you basically get it back to the ship, you slam down the exit really quickly, you all have that sigh of relief as this awful like atmosphere has been vented from your ship and you feel a bit more human. Hands up if you've got above 30.
Yeah.
Woohoo,
the pilot's sick.
You both gain a level of suffering until you become less exposed. Right, your exposure decrease per day is, I think it's just...
Don't say your endurance save. That would be awful. 32 days of
I'm
exposure.
pretty sure it's just your exposure, man.
Oh god.
No, that's without the modifier from being a sick person, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or is that
without the
always
modifier.
there?
Yeah, without the modifier.
Modifier?
Because the modifier.
Oh no,
only
yeah.
affects
So
stage
you're suffering.
Because the exposure's 2, isn't it? Or is it always 1?
It would be 1. Yeah.
It's for you two. It's 1. We get any more.
Okay, fine.
You know.
Is it just exposure or is it every check?
Does that mean
No,
that
suffering applies to every single roll.
No, I meant
Like,
the sickness from the
Revival.
awakened or whatever. Is that only endurance is affected by that?
Yeah. Yeah, the revival is -1. So
So if you actually did have 0, you would never recover from exposure.
If you only have 1
no,
endurance.
that's not. It's supposed to decrease daily by your endurance exposure. I'm going to let you guys roll d12 plus your experience exposure.
I think it wasn't to be a D6.
Or something.
It's not written down there.
Must
It
be-
literally, in the rulebook, it literally just says endurance exposure, but I think adding a plus d12 to that as well just makes life a lot easier.
Or just a D something, because
Yeah, a
just
D something, yeah.
exposure will take forever.
So I'm going
I
to go
thought
with
something like a D4 would be fine because then you actually have to be
D12 is
careful.
fine because, for example, we wouldn't only be exposed for 5 minutes, something like that. You gained a lot of exposure for that. Over time, yeah, it would go down, but it won't go down a lot.
Yeah.
To be fair, you could roll. You can one for you roll nothing but ones. So
True.
that made me laugh quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where you guys now are. You now have the power core. It just about fits in your cargo bay, your holding area, because of having those other 3 pods there. Excellent. Right, what do you guys want to do now?
Time to
Take a
go
break.
home.
Get out and get off this planet.
I was going to say it's.
Uh-huh.
Take a quick toilet break.
We shall wait until we've gotten out of this planet.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, I shall order the boy to the cockpit. I shall tell Mr. Quinn to assist him. I shall take off my space helmet and I shall eat a vegan snack pack. Because I suddenly feel less healthy than I should.
Okay, I need if that's the order, I need not Tepid. I need Ennis to take a piloting check to get out of this goddamn
It's
planet.
-1 because I've got suffering.
And
isn't it?
I need Mr. Quinn to take navigations for me, please.
Yeah.
Ship operations.
Yummy
Oh,
vegan
great.
snack pack.
Never mind. I'm fine.
14.
14, does that include
That's
your
with
-1?
my -1.
Alright, you two, between you, again it's a little bit kind of like squeaky ass time, but between you, mainly because you're correct, you managed to make it out past this lot of debris that's flying around, and as you guys take off and sort of like, as you're leaving the atmosphere, you can look down on that ship that was there and you can see it's actually basically now being torn apart and it's now flying in all directions. You pretty much got there just in time. If you had waited longer, the ship wouldn't be there. It's basically apart, and you guys make your way. Where are you going now? You're out of the planet. You're basically fine.
We have everything we need.
Where would I normally take these things to defrost them? I assume back to the main human
Back to
planet.
retire.
Retire.
Correct.
So set a course for retire, I guess, and then I want to try and stabilise these 2 failing pods once we've set it
Okay, as you make your way towards the mez, it's probably you're only about an hour or so out, so you you make like a preliminary assessment, but you don't really make progress.
Okay.
And as you arrive at the mez ring, one of the little like toll booths floats over to you, and you interface with it, and there's this cheerful young woman is sitting there. She's got like pigtails, and clearly, you know, she should be doing something other than this. She should be chewing bubble gum and kicking ass.
Is she
but
human?
she's sitting
I was
there.
going to say,
She's
human, you say.
She's human. And she's sitting there, and she's like, all right, so it looks like you guys got to pay 5 because it doesn't appear to be a very busy day. So 5 cowbrick, and we're good to go.
Okay, I'll be like, yeah, 5 cowbrick, but we need a priority pass because we've got some failing cryopods we need to get back.
Oh, okay, that's and as she kind of like opens that thing, that's another 5. Just to warn you, we're having random inspections, and your ship has come up as one.
Okay.
So they're
we're the
going
only
to check
ship
you. You what, sorry?
Because we're the only ship here.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's probably the case.
We actually have genuine medical emergencies, and you're going to stop us for a check.
Well, yeah.
The thing is,
You
People
could
are
say
dying.
you have well, if you have a genuine medical emergency when they board your ship, they're going to see that and let you through. But anyone could say they're a medical. You're not a medical ship, so far as we're telling off of your.
yeah, but the thing is, I know a guy.
Ennis, yes! I'm so glad you use this now. This is a great
And,
idea.
and can you just imagine how bad it would be if that time I was bringing your pod back, you got held up doing a random inspection,
Well-
and your pod ran out of power and you drowned in your own cryopod?
I know that would be
That
pretty
would be
awful,
pretty
but
terrible, wouldn't it?
in my current day-to-day life, I also don't want to get destroyed by the by the patrol officers.
Oh, you wouldn't be, don't worry.
Oh no, I would, because I'd be failing to do my job, which is to make sure that you guys pay your toll booth and let you know to stand by to be boarded by the patrol. So stand here, don't make any runs, and they'll be over with you fairly shortly. And this pretty large, this pretty
Don't make
large
any
ship
runs.
arrives.
Oh, what, sorry?
A pretty large ship arrives,
Okay.
and they interface with yours. And there are, as they open up, as the doors open up, these 5 men in black and grey armour, matte grey armour, stalk out, and they are probably 5 of the biggest humans you have ever seen.
Do they look...
Right,
I'm going to put on my Stetson.
that's fine. Everyone puts on their Stetsons as we fade to black to go for a break.
Okay.
So,
Yay.
as an FYI, the Kuzon power core, which is untraceable, probably not the greatest thing to have during an inspection.
Not really. I mean, it's only a bit salvage.
Yeah, but this specifically Brutai stuff, and you kind of generally have to have some sort of salvaging related license from one of the Sallys to do this kind of shit. So
No, we're not.
I'm
in
gonna
Sally-
give you
we're not in
guys-
Sally area.
I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes to figure out what you want to do as we go take a whiz, take a crap, and all that good stuff, and hopefully throw the cat out wherever the hell she's gotten to. So at least get back in
Yeah,
house.
I think she's
All right.
outside.
Jazz hands, and we'll be back later. And we're back! Huzzah! Woo! Right, so let's not put light and cheerful on. Let's put on some peril, shall we? Let's put some peril music.
Mild
You're
peril.
fine.
Peril. All right, so the last that we left it, there were 5 ginormous dudes, all humans, incidentally. Built like shipwreck houses, probably a bit better.
So
And,
they're looking a
they're
bit
now-
crappy and worn down.
Yeah,
aren't
they're good cracking one
Shit,
down.
yeah. Moss is falling out and a few bricks missing.
They need a bit of pointing.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to give you guys, say that you've had a couple of minutes after being warned that these people will be coming aboard to figure out what you're doing with the contents of your ship.
Yep.
Well,
I'm going to stick a couple of power hoses onto the back of this Kuzon power core and make it look like I've been attempting to rig it into these failing
is there
life supports.
a way of getting the living woman out of the cargo bay, like further into the ship, so they would have to get past everything to see it?
The place that you could probably most likely hide it is if you upend it and put it in the father's chapel. Because then you would have the two failing ones and the power core in your main quarters. You could potentially hide the entrance to the father's little chapel around the back of your own power core. It would be a squeeze, and you may scratch some things. It may require a bit of like
To be fair,
picking out of
if they're
stuff.
going to do a full inspection, they're going to do a full inspection.
But
There's
if
no
we
point.
can interrupt them using this medical emergency, they may not get that far.
True. I think it's a good idea.
We could make a sign with lift on it and put it on there and pretend it's a lift.
Out of order.
Oh, well, yeah, it's entirely up to you guys what you wish to do. You
Yeah.
have about, let's say I'm going to give you about 10 minutes to be fair. By the
If
time
you
that
guys,
they've realized you, she's undocked, they've flown over to docks with you, probably about 10, let's say 15
Yeah.
minutes to be fair.
If you
15
guys do that and try and move it through, I'm going to try and make it look like we've been attempting to jury
Hook up
rig
the power
this
core.
this Kuzite power core to try and keep these two failing pods alive.
Okay. Much to your relief, 5 humans walk aboard.
Cool.
These are 5 ginormous dudes.
So I'm assuming we've done this stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. You'll do it. It's taking some clanging and a remodelling, as it may be carefully put, to get this pod in there and uprighted and on ends. And you're not sure your chapel is ever going to look the same. You now have slightly more space than you did before, but the power core is somewhat a little bit more exposed than you're used to. The engines definitely sound a lot more rumblier here. Okay, right, so these 5 big dudes walk on board. The guy in the centre is wearing his normal like patrol marine kind of like regalia with the black and the grey, and he's got a grey like beret on as well, and he's carrying they're all carrying, they all have pistols on hip, but they're also all carrying large like melee weapons like bats and
Stun buttons.
stun batons, bats, that kind of like shock, like taser type weapons. Obviously firing on board a ship, not the greatest idea, especially a little runabout like yours, but they have the option there should they need it. And yeah, you have this big guy wearing the beret, and one would assume he's the one in charge. He's at the front and centre of them all.
Well, if he's wearing his beret, I'll salute him. He's wearing his beret. He's a superior officer.
I like it, I like it. I'm going to make that charisma check slightly easier for you, go for it.
What am I doing? Oh, charisma?
Yeah,
Because I'm saluting him.
yeah.
Okay.
This is going to set his demeanour.
Oh, that's not bad. What is my charisma? 10.
Alright. So where he came on looking like kind of like stern and annoyed, you see someone like, you know, crack off a very, very smart, very official salute. Something he's probably not seen from his chaps in a long time. And he stands in the frown ceases from his face like, sorry to interrupt you all, but not a lot going on today. We thought we'd do a quick training exercise, bit of a search of the ship, so we're going to go top to bottom and see what we can see. I'm Kieran, nice to meet you all. If you would all just stand to one side and let my boys get on. Which one of you is in charge of this Ruska, of this little ship here?
That'll be me.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kieran. And he puts his hand out to you.
I didn't add my +1 to my check, but that's fine.
I'm sorry to break this to you, Kieran, but we've actually got a medical emergency. We need to get in the system quick.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
The
Well,
pod's just over there.
There's a little guy who comes up who's like trembling behind him, and it's like he's learning the ropes, but he's actually kind of intimidated. But it's like a far larger man in front of him. Yeah. That's not an excuse. We're not going to go for that.
Yeah, I
one.
point at the pods with the sparks falling out of them, and I'm like, there are 2 people dying in pods.
Are you currently attempting to jerry rig this?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to kind of like.
Is anyone else assisting him do this? at least making it look.
I would
I
point
will
out that I'm
assist.
more trying to make it look like I'm
Yeah.
doing it rather than
Actually
actually
doing
trying
it.
to do
I'm
anything
gonna assume
effective.
this is where all the sparking is coming
Yeah,
from.
I'm trying to
when
make
sparks,
this
like,
look worse than it is. I'm trying to make
Okay.
like red lights
I'll
start
assist.
flashing on the
I
pods
need
and
you
stuff.
both to take manipulate intelligence.
Can I take
please?
manipulate craft because I'm trying to make
No.
a physical illusion?
No.
Plus, craft.
Oh
is-
crap!
Manipulate.
Botch.
You actually broke one of the pots and killed someone.
Manipulate intelligence.
Alright.
Because you're basically lying. You know what
You
you're
both
doing.
botched. Legendary point.
Legendary reroll.
Damn it, boy!
Wait, they have legendary rerolls. They're welcome to use them.
I think you both should, because you both
Yeah.
botched.
I would do.
Do you
Well
know how
done,
to?
No, run out.
You burnt them.
Damn it, boy!
You burnt them.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
because I've already used two. One
you're
was to
going
like
first.
take the ship
Okay.
down, and the other one I tried to re-roll because I rolled a 2.
Oh yes,
which
yeah, you
is
did. If
Okay.
you've got it, re-roll it. If you've got it, if you've got them
Crit.
smoking.
I stamp over there and slap him away and like fix something looks way better.
Yeah, actually, Ennis is attempting to actually jerry-rig this schedule. Like, it just needs to look like it. And you like bat him out of the way. And,
Yeah.
like,
He actually fixes something
13.
together properly, and I bat him out of the way, like make sure it like shakes and sparks a bit.
Okay, so these three are currently engaged in the fiasco of making this look like it's sparking, and you have like a not my father and here boy. What are you two up to?
I got a 13 reroll on it.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm taking it into account.
Okay, cool.
You're my third legendary.
Right, we jump over.
Not really
Tepid,
anything to do.
what are you doing to help or hinder this situation?
I'm just going like round to all the pods and sort of like rather hurriedly praying for each of them to get them to
I like the idea you're trying to give them last rites.
Yeah.
Like in case they snuff it, we'll give them last rites. Okay, I want you to take and manipulate intelligence for me, please.
9.
Have you guys been adding +1 because they are humans?
No, I didn't.
I don't, because I don't get it.
Oh no, I
You
didn't.
don't get it. You're a
Plus
blend.
one.
That means mine was
Don't
actually
get minus
14.
one.
14. What'd you get?
Then 10
You
then.
only get
14
+1
and
for
10.
charisma.
This is going to be human interaction, so it's going to be slightly different for this. I'm going to include it on this one because they're human, and you are working on cryopods. So I'm going to let you have it on that one.
You're manipulating
My
a
turn.
human.
Yes. What are you doing to help or hinder?
What I'm going to say is, as you can clearly see, there really is a medical emergency, but for your trouble, I'm happy to make you a cup of tea.
Take a straight charisma check. You're not lying.
You get
That's
+1 as
10.
well.
A 10. Okay.
Is that with +1?
The young chap there looks a little bit like unconvinced, and he steps forward like, "No, we have to do this by the book." And then the older bloke just basically slaps him. "Get out of here! Get moving! Get going! No, don't worry about the tea. You fucking go, mate. We will get you priority. We'll get you priority out the other side as well. We'll have people escorting you back to Bretaya as quickly as we can possibly manage. We'll get you a tow if we have to. Get moving, lads!" And he turns around, and the three trained just turn, and the little lad is like a kind of like a squinting, like, well, that's
As soon as he leaves, of course.
Just don't do it. Don't do it again. And you can see, like, as he's trying to do this, like the older bloke grabs him by the scruff of his neck and he pulls him out. And they depart. You've never seen a shit like decouple from your ship as fast as this one does, and you've never had confirmed to get through the measuring as quickly as you've ever had in this. And you literally, like, from being there, about 3 minutes later, you're in transit. You're gone. Path, you are in the measuring.
Awesome.
Wow, guys.
I'm gonna walk
That
off
crit, to be fair, was a massive help. That wouldn't have gone down well, so otherwise.
Yeah, we both botched on the pods. It's like shit. One of them starts like waking up. We're like, oh crap, we didn't even do that.
Like, go back to sleep.
You have about 4 hours, give or take. Is anyone attempting to actually do anything, or are you just going to ride it out and then deal with the
I'm
other
walking
round?
off to my chapel, right, and you just hear my footsteps get quieter and quieter, and then all of a sudden, what's happened to my chapel?
So there is a pod upright in your chapel, and there is an old looking lady, and you can see this like through as like, you know, the coldness from space is gone, and she has her arms across her chest like this, and she has this very serene, peaceful look on her face.
I don't need pin-ups in my chapel.
Cucumber, it'd be so much funnier if she was like, just like, against the glass.
Or she had a stern expression. You're sitting like, no, mother!
She has this very serene looking thing, her arms across her.
She doesn't have an amulet around her neck, does
No,
she?
she doesn't.
No, it's
Some-
clean.
But you can see an amulet, so you go, amulet!
Can someone move this for me, please? It's what's in the way?
No, it's not like the chapel's important or anything.
As if I
Rather
get a chance to have a look
ignore
at
it
these
for now.
pods, they look like they're in imminent danger of
You've got
failing.
about 4 hours. One of them is definitely in imminent danger of failing.
I'm going to attempt to actually properly attach that to this Kuzite power core.
Okay, justify what kind of role you're about to take.
I was going to do a craft to try and actually make a proper power adapter.
Okay.
So I'm going to put like resistors and things in it to bring it to the correct.
Okay, so
voltage
I'm going to
and
assume you're just in the Clutching Bay.
Yeah.
So that's going to make the check slightly easier for you. Go for it. Make a roll.
I'll say 12.
It takes you about... If you're putting in like your resistors and all this good jazz in there, and you're actually making it fit from one to the other, you trying to put it into your own power core or to the Kuzon one?
I was going to put it into the Kuzite one, so it gives us more of a valid reason why we've actually no. If we do that, they might just take the core. No, I'll do it into our power core.
Okay. I was going to say if you put it into your power core, you'd have more of an advantage because you know that.
Yeah, I'll do
You
that.
don't really know the Kuzon, so you kind of do, but not as well as you do your own ship. Well, Hellenian ship.
Will this slow us down though?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I'll throw a mystery in the
No, I meant when we get to the other side, they'll
No,
like try
not
and
massively.
outrun anyone who's going to try.
So it takes you about 2 hours to make it, and just as you finish making it, you hear, and there is no lights. There's nothing on there.
What, on the pod?
The pod that was in imminent danger of failing has just failed.
I'll plug it in. I'm hoping it was go.
You
Turn it
guys-
up and turn it back on again.
Let's give it a brief reset. It'll be fine.
I need you to take a physical endurance save for me, please.
Me.
Yes, you.
That went well. 4.
You get blown back across the room as soon as you plug this in.
Okay.
But is
You
it
plug
plugged
it in, and the adaptation you've made wasn't perfect. The fact that it has just failed just as you attempt to put this in causes a surge, and you get blown back across the room.
Does the pod come back on?
It does not.
Oh.
And you hear that unmistakable sound of fizzing and a frying chip. So something in there is fried. I'm not going to say you're going to take any damage, you just get blown back across the room.
Okay.
You guys hear this kind of bad BANG!
Can I go in and...
I'm like, Lola!
I'm coming. What happened?
I go and grab the lavender and sandalwood and run it.
Mac, go away with that crap.
It's it kind of sounds like one of those chips has failed. Is there any way you can kind of overwrite it and bypass it?
I go into my little pit girl thingy
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can do anything.
Your pit girl tells you your PDA
PDA.
tells
PDA.
you nothing about this pod.
Can you use your pod?
It isn't.
Can you use your PDA just to overwrite and just manually?
Can
Figure
I do anything with it?
Overwrite what? It's fried.
There's nothing to do.
Fair
It's
enough.
fried. You
It's
have
fried.
to replace the
Okay.
component.
Do we have anything in the clutching bay that would fit?
I'm going to say no, it's quite a specialised piece of thing.
Okay. And we don't have any bits from the other.
See, if only we'd stripped the pretty looking gubbins off of the damaged ones.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. Like, yeah.
Oh well, we didn't.
Okay.
Just out of interest, as I walk in, with my little medical kit, and see him hurt and go, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I just go like, yeah, so who's in the pot? Which one was it?
I'm going to say it's the girl,
So,
Rebecca.
is there?
Does that mean
any
she's
way-
dead?
Yeah. Basically.
Is there any way we can
Is there
attempt
not
to
way
actually
to-
revive her? Or
She's
anything?
not dead.
Yeah.
I was about to say she's
That's
not
what I meant.
dead.
So,
If the pod has just failed, it doesn't mean she's dead yet.
yeah. Is there any way we can get her out and actually revive her emergency wise?
you are, because you've done this before, predominantly on these two. There is a way that you can quick boot them back into consciousness. A stern slap to the face. You know that giving them a shot of adrenaline and
I have Hulk out.
For a minute, I thought she was going
you
to say...
could try Hulk out.
It's like,
I'm
You
going to
could
give it a
try
go.
Hulk out. Generally, you know that you could give them a shot of adrenaline or some of the other fancy medical words that I can't pronounce.
So a
know
shot
the
of
name
Hulk out to the heart. Yeah.
and basically a jolt we'll get them back into consciousness.
Okay.
It's not.
Just poke them with the cable.
Yeah, Father, I need your assistance.
It's
I'm
not
sure that-
the greatest thing to do, and will most likely cause damage. And you have seen this damage in action.
Yeah, but equally she's going to
yeah.
die if we don't do
Correct.
it. So,
She's
okay.
currently gasping. Well, she's not quite gasping for air, but you can see her breathing has become erratic.
Okay, I'm
Confined in this tiny ass box.
going to draw one of these Hulk outs I've been kind of carrying on me since
Yeah.
I stole it.
So you stole it from James.
So I've got the Hulk out in one hand, this live power lead which failed to connect in the other hand. I'm going to shout for the father's assistant, like, Father!
I'm just gonna walk away from this.
Yeah, this is Father! Dish!
I'm just gonna walk away from this.
There.
We need to do some emergency like resuscitation on this like failed pod.
Okay.
Can you
What would you like me
assist?
to do? Yes.
Basically, if either me or her become horribly injured by this, I need you to look after us. Can you open the door? So I'm gonna apply the Hulk out to the heart,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna apply a surge
So
to
someone's
the
someone's opening up this pod. I
Yeah.
assume
That's right.
the father's opening the pod.
I'll help.
All right, you're all opening the pod.
Well, I assume it's not an easy thing to open a broken,
It's
powered
not.
down pod.
No, it's quite difficult. But you being like the guy who assisted in making this, yeah, you guys know how to pop these things open, click them open. To be fair, you were there all day, Lola. You would have learned a lot, but you two specifically would know a lot about this. You managed to pop it open, and she's laying there. She's been strapped down. At her feet, she has a like a satchel, and it's like this kind of like really old kind of greenish, not quite green khaki
Is it
kind
kind of like a drug
satchel.
bag kind of
It
thing?
looks much like a drug bag, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Can someone grab that out of the way?
I take it.
And then everyone step back so you're not in contact with anything metal. And then I'll apply the Hulk out and then apply the shock.
Okay, the Hulk up goes in. The electricity goes in. I want you to take a medic check for me.
That's pretty good actually.
12 or above, and she lives.
12.
As you like apply the Hulk out and do the electricity, you stand back and like, did I do that in the right order? And she sits up and starts coughing. Well, no, she can't sit up. She's strapped down. She just lays there coughing on.
She convulses wildly.
I'm
Yeah.
going, she lives! And I'm going to carefully put down the cable and the discarded Hulk out thing. Yeah, I'm going to like, and this fizzing live cable. I'll just put that over here and deal with that later.
And see if you can link it to the other goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to like
you
deal
have
with
the-
her and I'll try and stabilise the other pod because I assume that things going to happen that soon.
That's in a lot less danger of fizzing out in the next few minutes.
Okay,
I
if
don't know
it's going to make it back to retire, I'll leave it because I know it's more risk than worth to fiddle with these
That's
things.
correct,
But
yeah,
if
as
it was
well.
going to fail before, then I'd have attempted it.
Yeah, so she's lying there and she's taking these deep breaths inwards, and she's like, "What the hell am I?" She's looking up and she's seeing like your ceiling, like of this little area, and it's like filled with like bits of like some tools and like these odd guns that are like strapped to the ceiling, bits of ammo and stuff. You know, there's like debris, you know, like the usual ship gubbins, but they're not what she expects to be woken up 300 years in the future.
I'm gonna like sort of put my face like over and say hello.
Right.
Welcome to Cyrano.
Am I dead?
Oh no, not at this time. No.
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What, did you make me have to just kill me? What the hell's... Where's my brother? What the hell is my... Where's my grandmother? Where are they?
We need. Don't
What's
know.
your brother's name?
My brother's Will. Where the hell is Will?
Ah, he's, I think, if I point to the pod.
Who's that? She can't see you. Who's talking? Where the hell is he?
Oh, it's.
I'll lean over and go, hello!
Don't worry, he's Irish.
But not today.
Yes, yeah, okay. I started off that way and then slipped out of it a little bit.
You were shocked out of your Irishness.
I was shocked out of my Irishness.
Well, let's face it, he was only putting it on.
Yeah.
That's not the issue right now. Where's my brother?
He's
I'm
right
like-
next to you,
Yeah,
still
I'll
asleep.
point next to him, like, he's in that pod next to you.
She kind of like looks over and she can see a pod there and she
Yeah.
can see it's like flashing like orange. It's like, is that normal? Get him out! What the hell?
Don't
Where are
worry.
we? When are we? What on earth is going on?
Don't.
You kind of had to be got out in a bit of a rush. So we're going to take our time with your brother.
Yes.
I break out the lavender and sandal. Calm yourself. I like a little stick of incense.
Wafted you.
Little stick of blue tack, a little blob of blue tack, stick
Can you
it near
just let
her.
me out of here?
Yeah.
Not yet. We have to make sure you're all right.
I'm fine. Just get me out of this. And she's
With
struggling.
respect, you're not in the position to make that decision.
She's struggling against the restraints.
Let her out.
Yeah.
No.
She looks like
No,
she's.
she's just been strapped down for 300 years. Let's wait and make sure, okay?
If she falls over, we'll put her back in.
Yeah.
She's just been dosed with high-potency combat drugs. Do you
Yeah.
really want to release her?
Drugs? What drugs? I
Okay.
don't do drugs!
Bollocks.
If my grandmother finds me, I've never done drugs!
It's okay.
Oh,
we won't
don't
tell
Open
her.
the bag!
Don't worry.
Opening the bag.
You find there is a huge supply of art stuff in there.
See? Artist!
Do you want to maybe draw something?
I want to get out! Please, I don't want to be strapped down. Let me out.
Alright, she's fine. Come on, let's go. Go.
Let's
Is
put
there
her
anything
somewhere
else
where we
in there
can't
other
hear
than
her.
the art
Yeah.
stuff?
Father,
There's
talk
nowhere
to her.
really to move.
Hello.
I just want to be
Talk
out,
to her
please.
cheerfully.
Please, I don't want to be tied down. I don't like this, please.
Don't worry, I've got a chapel.
Please let me
And it's
out.
got a woman
Then
next to it.
let me go see your chapel, please. And she begins to physically fight against the restraints.
She
and
does
you can
have the
see-
bonus from knockout.
She has what? Sorry,
She has
George.
the-
Thank you for that.
She rips herself really
I need to find. I have the stats for Hulk out here, and I need to find them because I'm totally going to have a try and break out of these restraints. So roll a d12 for me while I find the things.
8.
+2.
10.
Let's
If it looks
find
like
out
she's
what
going to
Hulk
bust
out
out, if it looks like she's going to actually bust out, I'll let her out.
Hulk up adds +3 to your endurance, so she gets another 2. So she has 13, 12.
12.
She got 10, right?
She got 8.
She got 8. Oh, then she has 11. You can see her physically fighting against the restraints, but she seems to. She's not actually breaking free of them. But as she's rubbing against the restraints, you can see that she's beginning to cause cuts across her skin at the sort of the edge where these things are, and she's just really going for
Just
it.
calm down. I'll do the bloody things.
You're undoing them.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. As soon
What
as
are you doing?
she
not
sits upright and she takes a deep breath and thank you. Your chapel, can we? This is really weird. And she looks around and she sees the huge Kuzite power core, and she sees this. She sees the other pod, and she gets out and puts her hand on the thing, and you can tell she's almost of an age of this kid, if not exactly the same age as the boy.
Don't forget the chapel's out of order. You might take her somewhere else.
I know.
I hand up my light duster coat, to warm up, and cover up a bit. She's probably damp from God knows what in that pod.
Yeah, she's drenched from head to toe.
Yeah.
She takes it gratefully and just smiles back at you a little bit, and a little bit sheepish from her outburst. But your chapel, can we? Until at least you get my brother.
We can't actually get there at the moment because some stupid person's put something in the way of it.
Oh. Did you find my grandmother, my father?
She didn't make it, I'm afraid.
What?
Hang on. What? What's your grandmother's name?
What's your grandmother's
How did
name?
you know she?
What's your grandmother's name?
Just ignore this
Well,
one.
we only
Ignore
have
him.
you two.
What's your grandmother's name?
Her name? Well, we just called her Grandma, but I think her name is Daisy.
Oh, I'm afraid she didn't make it. I'm sorry.
I thought that was the one in.
We have a. Do you know? Is it Jim?
Jeff.
On?
He could be the new Daisy.
Jeff is the grandfather, I
You're
assume.
some awful dude, bro.
Oh,
Well.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He was
Well, the
a
good
dick.
news is he's fine.
he's
Well,
absolutely
as far as
fine.
we're aware, he's strapped to the outside of the ship. at the moment.
Yeah, he's not having as good a ride as you did.
So, how come? Where is everyone? I thought we were all gonna wake up together.
Yeah,
There,
no such luck.
there was a bit of a problem, I'm afraid.
You
Oh,
were
but-
captured.
Long story short, things didn't go well. We're taking you somewhere they can help.
Some of the pods were in a bit of a worse condition than yours, I'm afraid.
Like Daisy, Grandma.
Yes, like Daisy.
Do you want to take her somewhere to calm down?
Not the chapel.
I can't take her to the
Children.
chapel. I'll
Take her to the. Well, The only other place really is the cockpit. Yeah.
You can take it to the
Come to
cockpit,
the
yeah.
cockpit. We'll look at things flying past to take your mind off it.
Okay, you
Yeah, we should take
You,
show her the wonder of travelling through the goddamn Mesring.
Yeah,
It's probably
you-
going to look fucking crazy.
it looks incredible. Yeah, you take her to the Mesring, the sort of the cockpit, and she can see
Take
out.
her to
She
10
calms
forward.
down. She comes down a little enough to go retrieve her bag back from Logan. And you can see she's beginning to sketch and draw, and that seems to be calming down her a lot. And you can see her like looking out back towards where the cargo bay is and where her brother's pod is. So, oh my god, I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you a session point. I'm gonna give you a legendary point because that's the funniest thing. That was genius. Oh man.
Just stopping.
Yeah, she's dead.
This is just dead.
Alright, so you four are left within this pod, within the cargo bay. You have the pod which is failed, but you saved the girl. There is the pod with the boy in it, which is failing. And then you have the Kuzak power core, and you have the old lady in the chapel.
I'm gonna go and see if there's any way we can kind of like close that area off, so if she goes exploring, she won't find it.
Yeah, you probably could. It wouldn't take you very long. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Yeah, you could definitely close it off.
Is there a door like a lock and seal or something like
Probably not a door, but you could probably just put something in the way, and she probably wouldn't go past
Be a
it.
sealable bulkhead if there's like power core bits going through.
that? It is
You
the
don't want
entrance
to
to
pull
the
down the
engines.
bulkhead though. That's
Yeah.
a step
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, but if we
It's
pull
up
down
to
the
you.
bulkhead, we can pull it back up again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
you
pull
can-
down the bulkhead and like seal it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, go for it.
No questions asked.
No questions asked. Right, so you're consoling young lass as you're doing this. What are you four up to? You're putting down the bulkhead. She can't do anything else. Are you guys doing anything else before you get to the Zook side of the Mesring?
Just gonna sit in my chair.
Was it only Daisy's ship that he burnt out?
Sorry?
Daisy's alive.
No. So it was Rebecca's pod that got fried,
Yeah.
but you saved her.
How's William's pod doing?
It's failing, but it's not failed. You don't think it's in any imminent danger, but then Rebecca's pod seems mostly failing and then failed.
We'll keep an eye
Okay.
out.
Looking
Yeah.
at it. Okay.
If not, you know how to resuscitate if
To be
need
fair,
be.
I'll sit out there and watch it. Make sure it's alright. I'll get the bean bag and like plonk it down next to it.
Alright.
Just randomly in, after a while we start hearing you talking to William.
You're lighting more candles and all that good BS.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Rest now,
guys
boy.
arrived on the other side of the Mesring. Two things happen. As soon as you get onto the other side of the Mesring, there are a little flotilla of ships that are awaiting your arrival. And as soon as you arrive, as soon as you're about to boot in your system so you can start flying away again, you'll realise that your ship has been boarded onto, and your ship is being taken somewhere. Your ship is literally being latched onto, and that's it. You are frigging off.
Okay.
This ship has probably never gone this fast in its little life, and it feels like it's shaking and rattling around. Lola, you receive a message on your PDA.
Okay.
Ennis, what have you done with the engines?
I'm not in control right now. Someone's taken. I assume this is the guys that they called ahead for. I was kind of hoping we could actually kind of take control before they did this, but
That's
You can attempt
really-
to, but basically as soon as you come through, they basically all fly in at you. You probably have about 30 seconds.
I was just going to, as soon as I get there, just head as fast as I possibly could, boot the engines on towards Bretaya.
They're taking you there.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to try and do it under our own steam, but
To be
You'll
fair-
get there a lot quicker with their
To be
assistance.
fair,
That's fine.
why don't we hop on the comms and ask them to take us to Arc 2? They are specialists in cryo, and it's where we want to go.
They are specialists in the neck, not in cryo. To be fair, Helena is there, and she's probably one of 3 people who know how the cryopods work.
Done.
and
Okay.
we'll say we're
That is
heading there.
up to you. That's an option you can do.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll head there. We need an expert in cryopods, which is
Take a straight charisma check for me.
well, I'm piloting, so I'll use someone else on the comms.
All right, whoever's on comms, take a charisma check for me.
It was my idea. I'm terrible at charisma, but it was my idea.
If you're trying to make them take you to Arc 2,
Should we wait to see what the message on the PDA was?
No, no.
Apparently, apparently I just I
You
boxed
don't do it
totally.
like that, Dad. Come on. That wasn't much.
You're not my father!
Don't call me Dad, you bastard.
5.
No. We appreciate that Helena is probably one of the forefront. I mean, she made the bloody things, but we've got to get you back to Bretaya. We've got to get you back to Lydon, London. London, whatever. We're going to take you back to London. They've got specialist facilities. It's much closer.
Okay.
We get our people back up on their feet. It's great news that you managed to get them on back and out, but we want to get her checked out as soon as possible. And Helena is, not a physician, so we have more specialised people there, and they take you to retire. Sorry, you failed the check. Right, your message. Straight to Lola's PDA. It looks like it's kind of been hanging about and waiting as you appear. Bam! The whole thing appears on your thing.
Yeah.
Boss lady is here. Delightful as always. Mind your P's and D's, and if you have a gift for her, she will appreciate it.
Mind your
P's and
Oh, we did.
D's and D's.
That's fine. We have a power call. Assuming
And
that's
what?
what she's here for.
And if you have a gift for her, she will appreciate it.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you who it's from, and there's no like, I'm, a number withheld. Basically, is the basic message.
It doesn't finish with like, the emoji of a raven at the bottom or anything like that.
No such luck, I'm afraid. No.
Caw-caw!
It's
Yeah.
basically a sign language.
Yeah, like the ringtone as it arrives, like caw. Bang! Fuck 'em dead.
Although I like to say
Three cacaws and you die. Caca.
No, that's the message that you get as soon as you come through. There's no, as I say, there's this number withheld.
Okay.
There's only one boss lady I know of.
God.
No.
Oh well, it was worth a try.
Okay. Alright guys, I've just got a message on my PDA. Blah 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 blah. Withheld number.
Could you open the doors?
We know who it is.
Step in.
Probably.
opens the door.
Probably
Try.
talking about Gertie.
Yes. Oh.
What are D's?
P's and D's.
P's and D's.
P's would I assume be pods. D's would probably be.
The end of the word part.
Like I say.
Or dexterity.
But normally
You've
when you
known
say
Helena
P's
long
and
enough
D's.
to know that yes, that is what she's getting at. Mind the pod.
Okay. But normally when you say P's and D's, you're actually saying sort of P's and Q's and you're like, please,
Okay.
thank
Yeah,
yous.
yeah.
So
She's
because
doing it in
it's-
code.
No problem. We can
to cover message.
we can drop off the cryopods that they know about, and they don't know about one, so it's right.
Okay.
Just leave.
Also slightly reminding you that Gertrude is there.
Okay.
Yeah. And when we get back, don't take the cryopod off.
Yeah.
Just
Do
take
we,
the power cord.
Do we have any like warning tape, like kind of dangerous radiation warnings or anything like that?
Yeah, screw it, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, you have like one.
I want to put a bit across the bulkhead so it makes it look like we've shut it because of like radiation damage.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, that's...
Because then if anyone's like, "Why is this bulkhead down?" I can just point at the tape
That's,
on it.
yeah,
like,
that's a
instantly.
very
Where's
like,
this bulkhead down? Is this your fucking ship? Go away.
that's totally fine. That's definitely doable. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Why not? It's fine.
That was like a maintenance ticket. Just like fix this door.
All right. Okay. In that case, yes, you arrive at retire. Are you going to just hand over the pods and let them go for it? Are you going to?
I'm just going to go hand over the pods. I mean,
Yeah, no
to
use
be
for
fair,
them.
this is what I've been doing a lot. So
I
guess,
imagine
I'd
they
be
probably
quite
don't want to talk to
familiar
the
with
Great Awakener.
Yeah, the Great Awakener. Yeah, as soon as you like, you are literally like coasted down and landed in London, and there are this like little kind of like emergency crew that they get together. They know that one of the pods is failing, and because obviously the other guys put through they're failing. They come through. There's an emergency, like there's an EMT there who deals with young Rebecca, who's clearly like distraught but calmer than she was, and they start checking her over as soon as they get there. They turn up with a chair and they put her in, and they're dealing with her as they're going away. They're doing checks and blood pressure literally as she's being moved from your ship. These people all know you, and they all get on with professionals. They all thank you. Some of them don't look you in the eye because they look really nervous and really shy. They're like, he's looking at me. It's the Great Awakener. They're quite lovely, and they don't seem to batter an eyelid that you have a Kuzite power core in there. Some of them probably don't know what it is. Some of them do, but it's you, so they don't say anything.
I'll
They
just
don't do
I'll just
anything.
chat to them about like the state of the pod and like what I know about it.
Yeah.
Like how long I reckon it's got before it fails. Kind of thing.
Yeah, you have a very like technical conversation, and you do see, I mean you especially, you do see a couple of them eye the power core, But they don't say anything. They're too busy dealing with these pods.
Yeah.
This to them is more important than any.
Yeah,
black
I
pods
don't
they may be running.
mention the core either. I just like don't look at it.
Nobody mentions it. It's one of those like how sometimes you have like these two people and they have like an unspoken like thing.
Yeah.
This is what's happening right now.
It's the elephant in the room.
It's the elephant in the room. Everyone is ignoring the elephant, but nobody's saying anything about the elephant. So they will get up, they will take the pods, and they leave.
Cool.
All right, you are free to do with as you wish.
Cool. So we're gonna head off to.
I think I'll wave at Rebecca as she goes. There we go.
Oh, thanks.
As we.
And she takes her jacket. She takes the duster jacket off and gives it back to you.
You can have it.
Really? Thank you for saving me. And my brother.
See you again soon.
If you
Did
see
you draw
my
anything
grandmother...
pretty?
What?
Did you draw anything pretty?
She stops. She like puts her hands out. They try and push, but she won't. And she pulls out this. She pulls out one of the sketches and she gives it. She hands it over her shoulder to you. She's thank you for saving me. And if you do happen to find my grandma, then please send her back. She might. Other than William, she's probably the only family I have. Thank you, and thank you for the jacket. And then they wheel her out. That's the last you see of Rebecca.
Cool.
Possibly.
Cucumber. It was so tempting to just like halfway through a sentence, just go close the door.
Yeah.
We have somewhere to be.
Bye.
Okay.
We told her that her grandmother was dead, though.
Yeah, you guys,
Fine.
you
doesn't
I'm
believe
gonna
us.
essentially you.
She was
guess-
hysterical. She can't remember what she said.
Yeah, you'll find your way pretty easily back to Arctos.
We're not being followed, as
Oh, wasn't
no,
the
you
boss
appear to.
lady there? No.
yes. So don't take the pod off.
No, I meant like the power core. Whatever. We'll take that to later.
Yeah.
That was what we were told to do anyway. Yeah, we'll head back to that later.
As you dock, take a parsing check just in case you fuck it up.
Oh, did we remember to drop off Jeff?
Yeah, he was.
Did they take Jeff, who was bolted to the
Yeah.
outside of the ship? Or have we got this rampant dude bro in a box? Yes! Let us keep the rampant dude bro!
He's extra
No,
arm.
let's
man.
face it.
Dude,
They're not going to have let us like. While they're approaching the ship, it's not exactly hidden. It's blatantly
I
obvious we have a
completely
pod
forgot about
sucker.
Dude Bro.
And as such, they did too.
I remembered it. I just thought
Rather
it
than
was
him
a
having
really
like a
strange thing.
serene sort of like his
No,
actually.
he's like, yeah, bro. Dude, bro. As soon as you guys approached the planet, they realised that there was another pod strapped to the outside of your ship. They spent like a good couple of minutes detaching that, putting it inside so it wouldn't burn up on the atmosphere as it came in. So yeah, the dude, bro. You see him like wheeled past as Rebecca finally gets pushed through. And
He's just going sideways like.
them.
Anyway, right. Passing check to not crash.
Yeah, punch it, not crash.
Oops.
It's fine. We didn't. I don't think we crashed.
I guess you have to box
7.
to damage something.
No, you're fine. You it's not smooth as you'd like. There's a little dunk as you go in and everything goes in, but yeah, you get in there fine.
Fine.
Okay. As soon as everything repressurizes and you leave your ship, are you taking anything with you?
Well,
Are you leaving things behind?
What I'd like to do is go and acquire that crate that Helena left for us by her docking bay.
Okay, so she has her docking bay, which is obviously the pressurized, depressurized thing, and attached next to it is kind of like the the proper bay, so you could like undo some of the bulkheads. As soon as that bulkhead is able to be released, you see that there is Arthur is standing there, and there are two moving trolleys and 2 very large crates,
Cool.
and he's just leaning against one.
I'm gonna nod to him and bring one of the crates back into the ship,
Why? What?
so we can load things into the crate so they can be moved around.
Empty
So
crates?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Helena said.
yeah, because we
empty
agreed with
ones?
Helena.
She said that one of them I'm going to want to take back with me because she doesn't want the boss lady to find it. I don't know, does this mean anything to you?
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Wait here a sec.
Mackie, you're not going to flirt with Arthur.
I was suspicious of why here at all.
You can just sit there and
You
float.
can ask him. You could just ask him. He's standing there.
I'll just give you a nudge towards him, like, yeah, go on, and then we'll go in and close the door behind us so we have time, so he can't see what we're doing inside the ship.
He walks away, so his back is to you. He's sort of like listening out, but he's not actually watching because he knows that you kind of get the feeling he knows he shouldn't be here, but he is. So he's sort of like he's waiting by the door, not like exactly looking
Cool.
towards you, but not paying much attention.
Do you
can go
guys want
speak
to
to
give
him
me a
now
hand handling
Yeah,
this
of
box?
course.
if you want to. You don't have to, but
So, physical therapy.
Yeah.
That imparts a level of flexibility, does it?
I help to impart flexibility on other people. Yeah,
Ah,
comes in useful now and then.
sure it does. So, how did you come by this place? You train in physio or yoga or
Well, I've done all sorts really. I've done did a lot of physiotherapy. Did that at uni. Got my masters and all that good jazz. Went to done yoga, master in that. So always useful, always fun. You know what I mean? And yeah.
What are your thoughts on sandalwood?
Giggity.
Done this, that, and the other. Mostly focusing on the actual physical therapy side of it. I'm not too fast with yoga. It can be done, but no, little helps. But yeah. But yourself, what do you do? Actually, don't answer that. Helena said don't ask.
I attempt to show off some bullshit yoga stuff. I don't know what, because I don't do yoga. So I attempt to show off my flexibility.
Do the worm. Do like the worm.
No, I mean like one of those things where you see like
Downward facing dog.
you see like some
Wiggly
random
bum,
douchebag like
Do the
talking to a
cobra.
girl, and then suddenly he's like, "Hey, look at this!" and like he grabs his ankle, like puts it behind his head, and he's like, "Yeah."
Take a dexterity check.
Oh, please.
I didn't necessarily imagine doing that, but yeah,
You
fuck it, why not?
You terrible.
Oh,
Legendary! I'm gonna flirt with a man doing yoga.
10.
10.
That's like 16
Yeah, I'm gonna flirt. Yeah, 16. I'm
Wow.
flirting with a man using yoga.
Hold on a minute. You rolled a 10 and your dexterity is 6?
My dexterity is 4.
But you
got
use the
14.
legendary
Oh, you use the
point.
legendary. Yes, I'm still.
I'm legendarily flirting with a man using yoga.
You're 100% sure that you got this move right, but you still feel him like move behind you and move your arms and your legs into a certain position.
I'm totally fine with that.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that.
I lean on him a little more than I need to.
Oh, maybe
With
you
my
should
hips.
ease down a little bit. He pushes your hips slightly further away from him, and then stands up. This is what we're doing for. Alright,
Anyway,
oh yeah.
we're doing the far less interesting thing of loading a cryopod into a box.
Yeah,
You managed to load the cryopod into a
yeah. I'm using yoga to dry hump
Also,
the
we should probably put the generator into the other box if it's big enough.
Yeah, the box is big enough.
Okay, so yeah, we'll load them into
There is
boxes.
there are two ginormous boxes. They're both the same size. They are ginormous, but
Okay.
one obviously will fit the pod very, very easily. The other one will fit the
generator.
the
Power
power
Power cord, so yeah. Okay, so we'll give the one with the cryopod to Arthur,
Okay.
and then take the other one up to Gertie.
As you guys push this this cryopod towards him, you can see that Arthur is leaning over Mac here and clearly like rearranging his hips around him.
I'm going to be like, Mac, put him down.
Goodness, have you poured something?
Maybe.
So
Oh, he's
from where
about
I'm
to.
standing, Arthur will take the pod and the moving trolley with the ginormous pod on it. Realises it's not as heavy as he thought it would, and just one-handedly pushes it out and away. He goes off in a direction opposite to Helena's quarters.
Okay.
It's completely arbitrary. He's not going there, so he's not going. All right. Okay.
Do we, as we're on the station, do we have like comms communication to Helena?
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. Yeah. There's like a
Oh.
there's like a phone box to
Well,
one
so
side.
I'm
In
just
that
thinking,
case, Helena, did you send Arthur?
How are you calling across to her?
From
Are
the
you
phone
using
box?
like the phone box thing,
Yeah.
the not phone box? Alright, as you get the not phone box, she takes a few minutes to answer. And we're gonna say it's video, why the hell not? And she looks kind of flustered, like she's right in the middle of doing something.
Get easy.
Giggly, she's in the middle of doing something. She's a technic thing, you know. Anyway, she's not. No. She looks like she's like what? Alright, what's up?
Did you send Arthur?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah, he just came to pick up those a drop off like vegan food for Mac. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he drops off the food for him and then he's on his way out. So
I knew he cared.
Mac, don't get too involved. Remember what I said about kneecaps. I'll catch you guys when you get here. Got company,
spare
so
one.
you know.
get the ice cream ready.
Oh wait.
Ice cream!
Really?
Huh?
Okay, I'll get the ice cream ready. She seems like pleasantly surprised, and then she hangs up.
Oh, so should we take this thing?
Wait, what?
What?
She seemed surprised.
the fact that you've arrived with the cryopod in like less than a day, and
Yeah.
now she's got to go get ice cream. She's fucking surprised as shit, man.
Yeah.
This is the most competent you guys have ever been.
To be fair, we have been quite quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we've
this
done
is
pretty
this to
well.
less time than like
Assassinating the guy. Which, to be fair, this is just a milk run,
I wasn't
and
gonna
it was
say
like
that.
a milk run and a yogurt run. I mean, you had two. So.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna wheel this up to go.
Okay, as you begin to wheel this, you see this. As you're about halfway there, you see this young girl, and she's got like one long braid down the back of her head, and she bolts past you. You two take perception checks for me.
Who are you pointing at?
Which is strange because I rarely look at girls.
Nice.
She bumps into you before
13.
you notice her.
She's
Just trying to go flat out.
12.
All right, yeah, she's going flat out. She bumps
Wait,
into
what?
you, and you notice the girl. And
Oh wait, no, wait.
I was going to say how.
Why did I say 12? 9.
you're aware that this girl has bumped into Mac, and as she bolts along, you say, "Oh, what are you doing, you little tyke?" You realise she's holding this pot of stuff, and it has a lid on it, and you're pretty sure it's ice cream. And this girl's going bolting forward in the direction of Helena's room.
Okay.
Good job.
I thought she might have been a thief. I was about to take her out.
Yeah, same thing. I said she
8
bumped
years
into
old.
Mac. I was like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
quick! Give me my
I
pistol.
mean
back.
nothing.
Oh yeah.
She's
Yeah.
8
Stop
years
shooting
old.
people.
Are you,
8 years
are you
old,
suggesting
man.
8-year-old girls can't be pickpockets?
Yeah, they're like
I'm
the perfect
insisting that
pickpockets.
8-year-old girl, you shouldn't blow away. You should give them a chance to redeem
Yeah.
themselves.
I
They're
don't
8.
think he meant shoot them. I think he meant just
Oh,
take
I
No,
them.
see.
he meant,
Oh,
he meant
okay,
shoot
fair
them.
enough. Yeah.
She got out of
She's got
harm's
my
way.
wallet. Bang! He's like, isn't that being streamed? She's on a space station. She can't like run out the door.
Have you not
She can,
noticed how many
but that's
people
less
he's
extreme than shooting
randomly
her.
shot?
As you
Not
guys
meaning
have this,
to.
as you guys have this conversation on your way there, you arrive at Helena's, and
Well.
it's not locked. You just walk straight in.
Okay.
It's a bit of a
massive crate.
struggle to get this crate into her room, and you kind of have to like tilt it on the side a little bit and kind of manhandle it. You know, like that, like to you trying to get furniture in a doorway. This is exactly what this is. So I need
Listening to like tinkle of like glass and
Wait,
stuff. In
I
my
need
God.
2 of you
Do we
to
have to
take
bring it in?
strength checks for me.
Not me.
No.
We Chuckle Brothers in.
Oh.
Slap each other.
I'm just going to shout from the side.
No,
"Right
Dad,
there!"
you don't do it like that. No, to me, not to you.
Damn it, boy! Not like that.
That's actually
That's
an improvement. They literally
12.
go, wait, let's swap
8.
sides.
Yeah, we literally swap places.
No, screw it. This is too funny. Okay, you managed to get it in the room. You like get halfway and it's like, wait, this is stupid. One climbs over the box, one climbs under the box, and you literally swap. Nothing changes.
But we get a far. We're doing it far better that
There
way.
was no reason to a swap. You just push and pull from different ends. Nothing changes, and you get it into Helena's apartment.
God.
The stupidest thing. Alright. You finally all make it in there, you plunk it down on its side. It's well away from the table, the table's up in the distance.
I think at this point we've lost track of which way of it's up.
Yeah, you
So
don't
we
entirely
just
sure,
leave
yeah.
it how it is. It's probably
Yeah.
upside down.
That's route that works fine.
Yeah.
Alright, as you go in and the door closes behind you, 5, you can see that Helena is in the kitchen area and Gertrude is with her. Gertie's with her.
Hello, Helena. Hello, Gertie.
I need to go and get something. But I leave.
I need everyone to take a perception check, but you need to tell me whether you're looking at Helena or you're looking at Gertie or if you're looking at something else.
I'm probably
Gertie.
Gertie. Because we know Helena. We're used to Helena.
Yeah.
Shit. 6.
Can I just be looking
I'm
like
gonna reroll
around?
that.
Or
Yeah,
do I have to
what are
look
you
at
looking
something
at?
specifically?
No, you can just be looking generally around and I'll account that.
Like generally around.
Yep, roll up. What do you
Box,
roll?
never mind.
I'm looking for an escape route.
Reroll.
Because last time I was in a room with Gertie,
You have
things
it, you
did
might
not
as
go well.
Oh, I might load
Okay.
I would be leaving.
You don't need to roll for an escape route. There is
There
one.
we go.
There are 2 escape routes. One through the door just came into the bathroom. All right.
I've
those
already
are
said
your
I need to
two
leave and get
So I actually got a
something.
9.
Hang on, what was that one?
Re-rolling.
Perception.
Perception.
Yep. All right.
that's
Anyone
a
looking
9.
at Helena?
No, I was looking at Gertie.
Everyone looking at Gertie apart
Yeah.
from you and you. All right. You see that Gertie looks really. Who got the highest? What'd you get? I'll rephrase that. What did you guys get?
I
I got
9.
6.
6, 9,
9.
9. Okay. At 6, she looks pissed off and annoyed.
That's just Gertie.
As is Gertie. Those of you who got 9, 8 and 9 was it? Or was it 2 9s?
I got 9.
2 9s. 2 9s, she looks really rather smug with herself, as if something has gone ridiculously well her way.
Oh yeah.
She's still annoyed, she's still angry, still pissed, but that's very surface. You guys see below that kind of like, fuck's sake, you see the kind of smirk lines in her eyes. Very smug. You're actually leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've loudly made excuses, and I'm actually leaving.
That's actually what you think. Wonderful. And you're looking.
Just like that. Just make what's the state of the place?
Okay. Okay. The state of the place. It's. You can see that the cryopod that she was working on, the chassis and such, it has radically been worked on, as if she spent the last hours that you guys have not been here working on that. You can see that the plans are mostly filled out, as in looking at the plans what you've seen before, looking at this, she's done most of it, she's missing a couple of key things in it. You can also, what did you get? 12?
9.
9, okay. You can tell that the... No, that's what you can get on 1, sorry. Just trying to think what else I could give you, but I can't give you anything. As you go to make your way out, Gertie says, no, Mac, if you wouldn't mind staying a minute. I mean, we're all here, we're all going to have Helena's cooking something for me, and you can tell Helena is cooking, and she seems to be clanging things much harder than she did. She's really pissed off for some goddamn reason. She's clanging a thing around, and like you can hear like the metal spoon scraping on the bottom of the crockery. You can hear like even through like whatever the hell it is that's in this this mixture of stuff.
I was just going to get the beers in.
Oh no, it's okay. I brought the beers. I know that's your tradition. Helena made me very well over there. I've brought you beers. And Helena looks like she looks a little bit more like cross and annoyed. It's like, I've got the cider. Don't worry about it. I don't need your beer. We've got this. She's clearly having some sort of issue with her. And Helena, you can see that the table's been set for 7. You all clearly expected. If you guys would all be kind enough to sit down and have a meal, just pretend I'm one of the guys, I'm not your boss for the evening. And Gertie goes to very prominently sit herself at the head of the table.
Can I
exactly
get there first?
Where Helena sits.
Can I try and sit there first?
It's too funny, yes.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Then
I'm going to just next to me, like, sit down.
Do they awkwardly like slapstick sit like on the chair at the same time and have like a little like glaring like battle of wills?
She has a little bit too much decorum for that, and as she sees that you're rushing in there to sit down, she'll take a chair from the other end, move it round and sit on the other end of the table opposite you.
Okay.
Please, sit.
I take a chair as far away from Gertie as possible.
Are you all
I'm
gonna like
sitting
sit
there.
down and skid your chairs towards it?
I cozy up to her and it's like,
So are we both sitting at the top end?
yeah.
I'll sit next to her and everyone else will move down. Like,
Mac, where are you gonna sit? I just want to get an idea of what the fuck is going on.
Go to sit next to Helena wherever she ends.
Helena is still fapping about in the kitchen.
Yeah, as in like the seat that she's going to take. I'm going to sit next to her. Actually, everyone else will sit down. I'll sit next to the last lady to see.
Okay, Helena. I need 2 of you to roll for perception checks. I don't care.
nice.
4.
13.
4. You're too busy. Like, yeah, I got this into the room. Fuck you, bitch. You got a 14.
13.
A 13. You notice that when Helena brings over this big crock pot, I need to remember what the hell it is I've cooked. I actually have written down what she cooks for you guys because I made sure it's vegan.
I'm going to ask who's got meat in it this time.
She blatantly ignores you, and she clungs this metal pan onto the table in the middle, and you notice that she's not only gripped it with her claw, she's gripped it with her bare hand. She clangs this thing on the table, she takes the lid off, and she walks away and puts it down. And you also notice that after a minute she turns back, she realises she's running her hand out of the cold water. I call it I call it peppers and onions with potato.
Yay.
And there's some chicken on one side. You're gonna have to suck it up, I'm afraid.
I serve. I grab
I might give a
Gertie's
straw.
What, sorry?
I grab Gertie's plate and serve her up a plate. And place it down.
Take a charisma check for me.
Charisma.
Yep. Kiss ass.
You're right.
Don't get +1 because she's human.
-1 because I'm suffering.
Oh yeah, good point. You're suffering, I forgot about that.
9.
Okay, thank you, Quinn. It's very nice of you, thank you. And Helena stomps and sits down, and you realise she's wrapped something around her hand, and she starts ladling out her food, and she takes Mac's plate and ladles all this crap on, and she's made sure that the chicken is on the other side of the potato, doesn't actually mix in with the vegetables. She actually does give a bit of a fuck, and she serves the rest of you, including Quinn, if he hasn't served himself.
Yeah, I was going to serve myself, but fine. I thought that was
She'll serve him. Well, have the rest of you... Have you managed to acquire the item I asked for?
Yes, Gertie, we have.
Excellent, excellent. I assume that was the debacle with the door just now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful, excellent. Well, I haven't had a chance to catch up with you since we last spoke, and I know it's not often my way, but I thought that maybe we should have a little bit of a chat. It would appear that your last mission involved a little bit of what one would deem a terrorist act on Rutai soil. There was an explosion at a temple and an execution of the only Nitu on the planet. And she looks around at everyone, trying not to, like she's looking at everyone individually.
I'm choking on my food.
I'm just still eating.
Correct, yes.
Now, I don't normally specify that things have to be absolutely under the radar, but terrorist acts don't often go down well. Just a little...
Were we identified?
You weren't, and I'm ever so grateful for that. After the little chat that Mac and I had about team leadership, I'm glad to see that things have vastly improved. And you notice she's not actually eating, like at all. So you guys are like well into tucking into your food. Helena is clean. She's just eating. She's not looking at anyone in particular. But yeah, you notice that she's not eating any of her food. She's not even drunk any of the booze that she brought with her.
I'm tentatively eating my food.
Okay. It
Poison?
surprises you. It tastes amazing. Helena's never cooked this good. Clearly she's better when she hate cooks. And she did call it a plate or eat as I called dinner this afternoon. Plate or starve. You did a wonderful job, thank you. And I will overlook the potential terrorist act. Not really a problem. Managed to work it in my favour actually, so thank you all for that. Just also need to let you know, Helena and I have had a short conversation about her leadership skills. You remember those sort of conversations, don't you? You seem to have done remarkably well. I'm hoping that Helena follows in the same course. But Helena's going to have a little extra help. I'm going to have someone else assigned to her so that she can teach them what she knows about looking after your interests and potentially taking on a team of their own one day. And I just thought I'd better let you know in advance that you have another member joining your group.
Travelling with us.
Oh, not necessarily as a handler. I should think.
Oh, I see.
Unless you find his services useful. He's a very charismatic young man, very suave.
Maybe he's sort of
God.
like an apprentice.
One could name him an apprentice, yes. And at that moment, you notice that Helena is banging her fork down as she's grabbing the drink. She's almost necking the thing in one, just slams it back down and continues eating.
Helena, have you got a boy?
Have I got what?
A boy?
A boy.
Yeah, like a labourer.
You see that she looks out her corner at Gertie first, and like, yeah, he's gonna be my bitch. I'm gonna make him my bitch.
Can I ask what his name is?
Oh yes, I believe you've met him. His name is James.
I knew it!
I'm just going to sit there. I've got like a spoon sort of mid just about sort of, instead of taking it, just staring. Just
Are you quite okay there, Father?
Just to confirm,
Yes.
what's his last name?
You don't need to confirm his last name.
Lillington.
Well remembered.
Oh, did it? Was it?
Yeah, well done.
It was actually
Oh,
Lillington.
oh, then without checking my notes. What about that?
Oh, he's recovered, has he?
Yes, I am well aware that he's had a slight issue with your group, but he assures me that the pay I am offering, and having just made a small fortune himself through some contacts of mine, he's very eager and willing to take this role.
He's actually betrayed us to your father-in-law already.
We have had a conversation. Let's put it like that. Very similar to a conversation you and I might have had, and Helena and I have had short recently.
So has he now got no balls?
No balls.
And now I'm just going to continue eating.
As if the lack of balls doesn't continue.
Yeah.
I cannot attest to his physical prowess in that department.
I would.
None of my business.
I'd rather you escalated the conversations with him to the next level.
As in killing him.
Way to spell it out. Yes.
You'd rather I kill him?
I would rather.
Is this your management technique?
No, it's my technique of I don't trust people who've already betrayed us. Sold us out, like, on basic principle.
Quinn very quietly when's like, is that your management? Quinn very quietly goes, well, it's for me.
Thank you, Mr. Quinn.
Well, either way, Helena's getting the assistance I feel she deserves and needs right now. She's obviously a very busy woman, and Helena is still like clacking her things as she's really not in a happy bunny, but she's not saying anything. Well, as delightful as dinner has been and your company has been, I shall depart. She checks her watch, and as she does that, you see someone else walk in to Helena's apartment, and there are these two women. They come in, and one of them is built and stacked as fuck. The other one not quite so much. But they pick up this box, and they have a very small conversation. They pick up the box, put the box down, have a small conversation, orientate the box, and walk the box out as if it was never a problem in the first place. They don't even bother with like the wheelie thing. They just pick it up and off they go. They don't seem to have any real problem with it.
So you're just idiots.
Bye, Cara.
Though, yeah. I wouldn't want to try and arm wrestle that chick.
No.
So has Gertie left now? You come back.
Oh, she's still here. They've been just
No,
walking up the box.
she's about to leave. Yeah, she's trying to leave. Well, as wonderful as dinner has been with you, you gentlemen and ladies, I shall depart and leave you to it. I shall get the next job back to you as soon as I can, but nothing for a short while. I've left your payment for this little milk run of ours. I've left it with Helena. She'll give it to you shortly. So very
Many
nice
thanks.
to chat with you all. And
You
I shall
too.
depart.
Bye bye.
Until next time.
Gertie.
Mac, take a walk with me,
Okay.
Bye bye, Max.
and we shall deal with that in a moment. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to turn to Helena and go, James, seriously?
I don't want that prick in my home.
No.
He has to come to my fucking home, fucking ruining everything.
It's fine.
He
If
could-
necessary, we can deal with that.
He
You
could
can
have.
deal with it. I mean, I don't often allow murder in my home,
It doesn't
but if
have
you
to
want
be
to
in
deal
your
with
home.
it,
Well, we've just had a hole open up in our schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
so
don't really have anything else to do.
We're a bit bored, so we might have him have a little accident.
Andre.
It depends. Would you be able to do the thing with your pod? With him
having
there?
him here would be exceptional. Did you get it? Did you?
Yes.
Did you get it?
Oh,
Yes.
God, yes.
Luckily, old what's his face?
Arthur has it.
Him.
Good. I'm glad. Now he knows. Now you know about him. He's been the guy that's been putting the the crates there. I think for you. He's doing this for me for many years. So I'm kind of glad I don't have to keep that secret from him anymore. He doesn't know what you do. He doesn't ask any questions. So we kind of have a mutual exchange of services, shall we say? I'm really glad. Wonderful. I can get to work on what I've been working on for ages.
Are you able to work on the pod with
Yeah, okay.
James involved?
I don't think it will particularly take me long to do what I need to do with it.
Okay.
Maybe a few days, as long as he's not here by then. I think Gertie was talking about him having to return back from Lisk. So I think maybe I've got a few days once I'm done with it. I think whoever is in the pod will be able to be okay. I mean, I wasn't going to try my best. I don't want to murder someone to do what I need to do, but
That's good. Because we've got a way of.
We
being
found a family member of theirs.
Yes.
oh, they have
Ca-
family.
Currently,
Don't worry about
Quinn
Yeah.
here.
Told them they were dead.
Yes. just in case.
They've already grieved. You don't
so
have to
that-
worry.
Okay.
So that makes things a bit less of a.
So,
problem.
what kind of clinical? What kind of subject is in there?
Ah, it's an older lady.
Her name's Daisy.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Hmm?
So if you need any help with what you need to do,
No, I'll be
Dehumanizing
fine.
is a bad thing.
Dehumanizing is perfect for
Dehumanizing
the
is
situation.
It's
bad.
The subject itself was important. It was a 50-50. Not a problem. I'll get around it. It's not a difficult problem.
Should have specified.
I know, but
What
we're
did
lucky
you
to get
need?
any pods, let alone how many did you get in the end? I thought there may be like half a dozen.
there were 8, but 4 of them were already critically failed.
Oh, okay. That's a sad time, but fair enough. That's not a problem.
I've got the list of the deceased. I'll just slide it I assume I've written it down somewhere. Just, slide it.
I'll add this to your really rather macabre list of the dead.
Well,
it's
we
no
want
problem.
to keep track.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. We should definitely have a list of the people who attempted to make it Serrano, if nothing else. We don't want to lose some of these important names, so.
Cucumber. There should totally be a memorial somewhere where they in new pods they just chisel people's names into it. That'd be awesome.
I like it. It's a great idea.
With flags.
That's
On
that's back
Like
on
a little
back on
marble
Britai,
slab or
back
something
in
there, just
London.
keep
Yeah.
carving new names in when they get
I
found.
like the idea that that's what you're saving up to do.
Yeah.
This isn't an official thing. This is your plan.
So I've already started making it at my little hovel because I've got a little hovel somewhere of my.
Yeah, you have a hovel. Yeah, it's on your parents' farm.
Yeah.
Your parents are in. Okay, well, if we could get that in here now, I could start working on it, and I don't know how long it'll be before Gertie gives you another mission, and hopefully James will be here for 2 or 3 days, and hopefully you guys will be able to take the pod back when I'm done with it if she's alive.
Yeah,
Daisy,
so-
you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you need any help with it, we can.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Just leave me to. I've got a few days leave coming up, so I'm gonna take that now.
And if
Okay.
James becomes too much of a problem, let
We
us
can
know.
we can take him out for some field experience and
Yeah. He can go jump on some mines.
yeah, we do need. We're out to go and clear some minefields.
I think you're not being legitimate about the exact phrasing you're going to use for him. He's not an idiot. Okay.
It's okay. We're not going to tell him he's clearing minefields.
Awesome.
Well,
That
well-
works well for me.
We'll find some mushrooms for him first.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll
Well,
kick him
if
in
you
the
could
in
go
the
get
last
that,
ball.
That would be great. Let me give you Arthur's quarters. He'll meet you outside, and she'll give you the information, and you're free and able to go get the Kuzite power goal. Sorry, no,
The
the
pod.
pod.
I was about to
Sorry,
say.
I'm
you're really
trying to remember
I
exactly.
Gertie,
what
come
it
back. We need it.
Yeah. I don't think she'd like that.
No, the power core will be completely useless to you. Alright, you are walking with Gertie.
Oh, we'll move over to him then.
Yeah, you guys are done with your little bit. You're walking with Gertie.
Yeah.
So Mac, how do you think it's going?
It seems to be going all right at the moment. Milk run went without a hitch.
So I noticed, back to your usual form. Well, mostly back to your usual form. Probably better than your usual form, actually.
Well, what can I say? I'm a sniper who lived long enough to become a leader.
Yes, well, not all snipers get to live long enough, unfortunately. It's not a great profession for yourself. I like to see that our conversation has had a positive impact on you.
Well, I shared with the crew the consequences of failure.
You shared with them your potential demise.
Oh no. The consequences of their failure.
Your potential demise.
No. The direct consequences from me of their failure.
I'm sort of proud, I guess, that you use my management technique. It's effective.
I find it so.
Yes. Interestingly, Helena had a very different opinion to the matter when I reminded her what the consequences of being fired are. She turned to me and said, "Gertie, go fuck yourself." You
Sounds
can
like
kill
her.
me and it's not a problem.
Does sound like her.
Yes, I did come up with a much better technique, and frankly put, despite the fact you've got, in spite of the fact that you've got this one correct, and you've just arrived at her docking bay. In spite of the fact you got this one very well right, I'm going to use another management technique upon you, because Helena's given me inspiration for something even better. Now, I don't know about your proclivities, frankly, I don't give much of a fuck. But let's put it like this. Sometimes you have to apply pressure to a person, and sometimes you apply pressure to somebody else. So let's make this very clear. If you don't elevate your behaviour, your attitude to that of the wonderful Mr. Quinn as part of your group, you'll soon find that your lady friend may be fired. So good luck with that. Keep that in mind, will you?
Pleasure as always.
I'm glad we understand each other. And she walks onto her ship. And that's where we're going to leave tonight.
Oh. We made good time.
Yeah.
We did. I
Perfect
expected you
time.
guys to potentially go to Sally 1 or Sally 2, and that would have taken far longer to get there.
Right.
But you guys did
No
the...
reason
We
to.
The
can all
right
nip off for
thing, you
ice
went
cream
straight
again if
there.
you want.
Yeah, your ice cream is slowly melting.
No.
There we are. I guess that's it. We made perfect time today. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. Also, we actually stayed focused a lot more, which was good. So, and you went straight where you talked last week about potentially going to Sally 1, and I was like, oh god.
I don't remember that. but
Yeah, you
sure.
talked about potentially buying
That-
a quilt rather than
Oh
going to
yeah,
a
so
skill.
yeah, we talked about lots of different
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, you talked about many things, so I prepared all those things. So I figured that if you had to go there, then I'd have to go deal with that, and I knew I needed a conversation to have with the father, which Helena was going to have, and I knew there'd be a conversation with Mac, which is weird fun. Everything else was just like, I don't know where you guys are going. Let's find out. All right, cool. Let's start off on the rights. Thoughts, feelings, who you are, and where we're going to find you.
I am Dev. Yeah, it was fun. I didn't get to shoot my gun this session. I didn't mercilessly kill a stranger, which works, I guess.
You're growing as a
Progress!
person.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest.
This feels like Killer Anonymous.
when the girl was struggling, I was tempted, but
And the little girl brushed past you.
yeah.
And at various other points when you've met another human being.
There were moments where my hand brushed my gun, but
Let us be perfectly clear. Deverman does not generally feel that he should kill someone when a girl starts struggling. I
Sammy
think.
can
No.
confirm.
I
We
assume.
hope.
But,
If she's not here next week, we know what we're
I look forward to us failing, Mac dying, and Quinn taking over.
Where can we find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at dev_BTP.
Woo! Yay,
Very
we can
quiet
find him
again.
online. Alright, next on.
I'm Killer Kitten, and I was really pissed off to find out that James was coming back.
I've had this stored for so long. I knew this was coming from the moment you met him. In fact, I knew this from the moment I decided that we were going to be running this session.
I'm just to warn you, I'm probably going to like destroy his other nut.
That's fine. I mean, he'll deal with it. He'll deal with it. Helena's not opposed.
Okay. But apart from that, I really enjoyed tonight's session, and you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at KillerKitten21.
Sweet. Moving on.
Yes, Corone, aka Jay Shuri. I think my favourite bit today was quite early on, the chat between Tepid and Helena.
That was really nice.
That was nice because
Yeah.
I like ad-libs the whole thing.
Yeah, it's. I knew that there was going to be a conversation related because of the conversation we had at the end of the last session, and Helena would talk to you about what the fuck is the meaning of all this shit, because she's going through something very dark, and she's finally been caught out, not opened up about it. She's like being like, red-handed, you're screwed. So yeah, I knew that conversation was coming. I was very much looking forward to it. I didn't know what she was going to say to you, and I had no idea what you were going to say. I never know what you were going to say.
Well, whilst I was saying it, I was thinking, this is actually quite deep.
Yeah, yeah. I even switched the music to heavily emotional. I was doing that on the
But
fly.
yeah.
Like, no.
That was most certainly.
Yeah, that was fun. I like doing those little moments. So.
But yeah, that was cool.
Excellent.
You can find me at jqs.org.uk, which has been slightly revamped now to basically focus on my new film, which you saw the trailer of. twice, which is Betrayed, and look out for more stuff coming on both on the website and probably in the session as well.
Excellent.
And lastly, once again, little plug.
Yeah.
These are made by
It's
Holly.
so cool.
These are little dice boxes with marvellous little designs on them, and use the usual channels to get in touch with Bloodthirsty Puppets if you want to know more about them. And you can also find me on Twitch at Corone_BTP.
Hey. Alright, moving on.
I am Tech Puppet, and you can also now find me at Twitter at tech_BTP, which exist in the online world, and also
I'm proud of everyone. Everyone
bloodthirstpuppets.co.uk.
came on. So, did you do anything particular about the session today? So
Yes,
you any
this was our,
particular
like-
hated, or
No, I loved it. This was our most successful venture yet, I think, and I think everything. We didn't actually rely on our ability to blag to get past much. There was only one instance I think we really blagged our way past something.
yeah. And to be fair, you did fail one of your charisma rolls, so you
Yeah.
had to go to
I think
retire.
at one point both me and you botched on the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you botched on the same thing, but I meant actually, we don't often we do have fails. You had like the fail moment where you guys couldn't persuade them to take you R2, and that was
Yeah.
that was kind of a nice thing to do. But yeah, I very much banked on you guys fucking up because that's what you do, and you didn't. So the session was so much quicker.
Yeah, but yeah, seemed to go really well, and looks like we may be kind of going on a bit of a kind of fragging of superior officers mission shortly.
Have we been given the 300 cowbreak?
Yeah, I'll assume you've been good. Or you're
Okay,
about to get
I'll
it.
add
You'll
it
get
on.
it. You'll get it in time for the next session.
I'll add it onto the ship
Yeah.
roster then.
Okay, excellent. All right, cool. We did everything you could find on Twitter, didn't we? All right, Thirst, come on.
Thirsty Puppet. I particularly enjoyed the single fact that our gunman got not to shoot, our sniper didn't kill anyone, our hacker didn't hack, our priest never actually took the opportunity to evoke the name of God. Only our salvager salvaged.
I cludged hard.
Yeah, our kludger kludged.
And our yoga man flirted with yoga.
Yes, and I used legendary yoga, tantric seduction yoga, to place.
Married.
So, extra obstacles. Mac likes a challenge.
Wow.
He is arrogant and is absolutely sure that this man is totally into him, on the basis that his name is Arthur, and that just means he has to be conquered.
Okay.
At least with James drawn in the ship, you have a plaything.
With James during the ship, it means I have someone who I want to beat to death with like the soggy bits of him.
Yes, but didn't you also
I
have
don't
a
know why you
romantic
hate
relationship
him.
with him?
He's just a small dick.
He's next. Done.
He's just a
Oh, of
little
course.
dick. He's not actually a complete tool. Well, no, he is a tool, but anyway, he's not actually a bad person.
Yeah, James is sort of he's over James. James is over and done with. James apparently has moved on.
What's James's moved on?
Yeah, which means I hate
He's
him.
not interested in you.
Yeah, which means I
He's
hate
never
him.
been interested in you.
There he was.
In your imagination, he may be
In the
interested
past,
in you,
he
but he's not
was.
interested in you. Oh
Uh,
man. I also heard some, like, you probably, I think you asked some questions about Hyena as well, didn't you? Like, what she had done for Arthur. Store those questions because we'll be coming back to that sort of thing a bit later on.
Yeah.
So make sure you store those sort of questions because you're always going to get an opportunity to talk to Arthur because I quite like him. He's very fun. He's not said a lot much, but I wrote him in like the what's his name? Oh shit, needs to make him do something. I've written my whole story now, so yes, things. I'm very excited for Arthur.
Excellent. And once again, yeah, as it seems to be, I get to do that wonderful thing of awkwardly gay flirting with you in front of your husband.
You make it sound like we do awkward gay flirting all the time. Normally it's just awkward flirting.
No, because it tends to be that when we're trying to get something, when one of my characters is trying to get something they want, you make sure the person they have to flirt with to do it is the same sex as them. Or we have awkward flirting between our characters, or we have awkward flirting between our
Or
characters.
you have awkward flirting between your characters whilst in my character's body.
Well, yes.
Possibly, yeah. To be
That
fair,
was
there is just
awkward.
lots of awkward flirting, really. It's
Yeah.
just kind of goes over-
It's not my fault no one
So
else
good
has the
night.
guts to be awkward and flirty.
I do.
Where can
Well,
we,
yeah.
where
That's
can
why
we
we end up
find
in
you?
this situation.
I have it thrust upon me.
You took the sexy perk. I continually warn you
I
about
know.
taking sexy perk.
You haven't shamelessly plugged yourself yet, by the way.
I know,
So
I
you
know.
are. We're talking. Don't
Yeah.
cut him down, man. God.
Yes.
All right, carry on. Who are you?
Okay,
No,
let's
right, we've had enough
circle
of that.
back to that then, shall
No,
we?
we've had enough of that. Too late, snooze your leave, bro.
Fine.
Alright, so all that's remaining is to thank Kevin MacLeod for incompetech.com music type stuff because it's free, amazing and awesome, and you have heard that throughout today because I remember to keep it going.
I heard it.
Fuck yeah. Yes, also check out the Betrayal stuff when it comes up because that looks fucking rad. Thank you to Holly for making the box because that's fucking rad. All that's left is to drink up, time at the bar bitches, and to say goodnight. Laters.
Good night.
Just hands.
Bitches.
Just hands.